not fucking with you niggas. Y'all been shaky like some strippers. What's in my cup? Boy, I'm off that liquor. Looking at me crazy, get you hit up with that flipper. I'm not fucking with you niggas. Y'all been shaky like some strippers. What's in my cup? Boy, I'm off that liquor. Looking at me crazy, get you hit up with that flipper. I'm not fucking with you niggas, don't care if y'all fuck with me. All up on the nigga page, tryna keep up with me. All in private talking down, but they know what's up with me. In my presence, show respect before that shit get ugly. I had some pussy niggas I had to cut off. What it is, what it ain't, it's your boy Low Key V.
And it's your main man K3.
And this is
Paid N Bazed.
Where we get money and wash our ass. As y'all can see, the beautiful Mocha Banks ain't here today. We might as well just tell them. We fired her ass.
Yeah, we fired Mocha.
We tired of her. Alright.
Y'all looking like...
I don't believe y'all.
They looking like, oh shit, what I'm sitting down on?
Yeah.
Oh God.
So all you beautiful women, we looking for a new co-host. Tap into the pod page because we done with Mocha Banks.
And be ready to shake a lot of ass.
So I'm trying to figure out if y'all for real.
Dead ass.
Y'all see next week?
Yeah, she ain't gonna be here. It's a wrap. Don't forget where you came from.
Kick her country ass to the curb.
Yeah.
Nah, we just playing.
Nah, we playing.
I figured that, man. I was like, no, but y'all too cocky about that shit. But y'all know she feeling.
Yeah, you know
finna
she
clap
turned
back.
up.
I don't want nothing to do with that.
What?
Yeah. But nah, Mocha, she had to go out of town for her brother's graduation, so she wasn't able to make it. But she'll be back next week. But she told us to make sure we extended some love to y'all from her because she wanted to be here today. But I guess the graduation was more important.
It is.
Niggas graduate every day, B.
Nah, real spill. But as y'all can see, we got two special guests in the house. So let's give it up for the special guests. So we got two local Jacksonville artists in the house who making some noise in the city. So we got Big Star. Let's give it up for Big Star. Yeah. And we got the real Mr. Talk About. Let's give it up for him. How y'all feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling great.
Okay.
Yeah.
We glad to have y'all. Yeah.
She pulled up with her own bottle.
What?
Yeah.
People don't know it's rare for the guests to just pull up with a bottle already.
Yeah.
Already turned. Yeah.
She like, it's too early. She like, hell no, it's
time.
Cinco de Mayo.
I done coated my stomach with some crackers. I'm good.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
She talking about some crackers.
Not coated my stomach with
Oh, yeah, you a real
Oh, yeah,
drinker.
real drinker.
Just put a little coat on there.
The
Real
Pedialyte
spill.
with you.
Yeah. So we gonna get straight into it or whatever. We're gonna start with you, Big Star, because, you know, our Creeping Through the Streets dropped on the same day.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah, and I say, God damn.
I was on that
He
page
gave
like,
me some competition. You slid that bit.
I watched yours till you slid. I
Thank
didn't even
you,
know you was
thank
doing
you.
music till I see that.
A lot of people didn't know I was starting to do it, but yeah, me and BJ was in the house. BJ was like, she slid that bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For those who don't know, we connected beyond this stuff or whatever, because my nephew is also her nephew.
Yeah.
So I'm on the mama's side, she on the daddy side. So yeah. So look, he got talent on both
He
sides.
definitely gonna be in the music.
Yeah.
He need to get into football.
Yeah,
That's
no,
it.
for
That's a
real,
big
for
boy.
real. But yeah, I had even came the next day and showed y'all hers. I was like, she slid that bit.
Yeah, like she snapped.
You was nervous when you did it?
A little bit,
Yeah,
but
that
I
nigga
did
was
it in one
nervous.
take. Like, I was a little nervous, but I was like, fuck that shit. I got to get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah. But I mean, how you felt when you did yours?
I was nervous.
You was
I ain't
nervous?
get to smoke.
I couldn't
Yeah.
tell though. Because I think that's what I liked about it.
That what
Like-
he said. He was like, all right, one take,
Yeah,
Drake.
yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
for real.
Because you actually
I was
had
nervous.
character with yours, and like the way you was rapping and the way it sounded, and like a lot of people you could tell when they nervous because they kind of just be in one stance. But I like animation with it, so I think you did real good.
Thank you.
But yeah, I remember when I first found out you was rapping, I didn't even know you was rapping until I had seen You Better Eat Ho, and I'm like, oh, okay.
And that's crazy because I did music. Me and him, we used to perform at the certain places back in the day, and People think I started rapping off of that song, but really I used to rap like in what it was like 08, 09.
Okay.
Like I used to rap back in the day.
That's what I want to know.
I
So,
started back.
Yeah, I want to know how did you get to start in rap? Like, when did you start? Who you started with, and how long you been pursuing it?
Okay. I'm gonna say I started when I probably was like 12. My mom was always out of town, and she let us take over the house. So we turned her living room into a studio. All my siblings like music. You know, Tony like music too. All of us like music. So we used to just sit in her living room and record music. And then we moved to Georgia, and I got connected with Pure Pain, Camouflage, Bolo. And I really was like, oh, yeah, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And that's just what I've been doing. I made myself start. I love music for real. Like, even when I stopped, I still was doing it. I just wasn't recording. I just was writing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And one thing I will say is, like, you know, everybody be trying to do music. But, like, I've heard y'all, we're going to get into his, and it's like, nah, y'all talented. Like, y'all got something for real. So I think that's cool. So, yeah, that's what we really wanted to get into. We're going to ask some more questions, but we're going to get into you. You know what I'm saying? Now, what's funny is, like, I'm going to wait till he come on the pod to give him his flowers. I actually remember, like, years ago you doing music. Yeah. Like, I used to see it on Facebook and stuff like that. And I remember, like, you used to really put into your music, like music videos, stuff like that. Right. I know you got some longevity in it. So let us know, like, how you got your start, how long you been doing it, and what made you get into music.
So what made me get into it was my fifth grade teacher. He used to always, like, teach us a lot of our stuff, music-wise. Like, he'll come up with a rap. He actually still doing it. That's his way of still doing music and, like, not trying to be mainstream, but to teach. He really uses it to teach. And, he taught us a lot. So then, you know, once I got to middle school, I kind of faded away. Played with it when, like she said, you know, somebody might pull out a little recorder. Hey, let's go in the house while mama ain't home or something like that. Try to record something, put something together. And then really, when I got to high school, man, I heard Lil V.
Okay.
I heard that Slum Life CD, man. And when I heard that CD, man, I was like, ride with my homie. I'm like, man, who this is? Name Lil V. I'm like, where he from? I'm like, he from here. He said he from Pickyville.
Yeah.
I'm like, where that's at? Like, I'm like Pickyville, Florida. I'm like, where the fuck is that? Like, I'm thinking this somewhere in Florida.
City or some shit.
Right, yeah. I'm not knowing that this shit right down the street from where I'm staying at. So my dog like, he from Jacksonville. He got a couple CDs out, and I'm like, bro, I gotta meet him. Like, so you mean to tell me, like, this local shit can't be something? Like, that was the first person that I knew, like on some, this what local music can start off at. This what people start off at. So when I'm saying, like, Trick Daddy and shit on TV, I'm thinking, like, it just started there. I ain't know it was, like,
a process.
Right. So that's when I'm like, okay, like, I want to meet dog, and now I'm finding him on MySpace. And when I found him on MySpace, but by then I'm already doing music. So like once I heard through him that you can be a local rapper, that what made me be like, all right, let me start rapping, like, for real. Let me take this serious. So I started writing my own stuff, started doing my own thing, and I'm like, well, one day I'm gonna get a song with him. You know, I'm gonna do some music with him. And first time I talked to him, I think he told me like $150 for a feature. And then when he left, he had to go to jail. So when he went to jail, you know, I shot him something, I wrote him. He called me from jail. He like, damn, little bro, you know, I appreciate you for reaching out. You know, I kept you and whatever. And then when he came home, he like, all right, bro, I'm fuck with you. Because, you know, like, I appreciate what you did. And he like, that's why some people be like, oh, you sound like V. You remind me of V. And I can take that because, like, he really, like, how to do the whole, like, you know, worry about the metaphors and the wordplay, like, you know. So when sometimes I be proud of myself. I hit him and be like, well, look at this. He be like, yo, boy, you doing it. So, like, I learned a lot from bro, but, you know, all in all, I always stayed to myself and just kept on, like she said, when you find love in something, when you find something that you enjoy doing, it's like, for a long time, I used to say, like, I don't do it for the money. Like, I don't care about the money. But as you keep doing it, you start realizing, I need some money. This shit ain't gonna work without no money, dog. Like,
money cool.
For real.
Yeah, money cool.
Trust me, we know it's the same thing with podcasting. So and we fought with Lil V. I actually just checked on him through DJ.
Yeah, shout out to V, man.
Shout out to V. Free V, man.
Yeah, right, man. Everybody, people gonna have something to say, but like, bruh, we gotta survive. Like shit, like people gonna be judgmental, but like shit, like either I'ma wait on you or like shit, wait on the system to fix the life for me. We know that ain't gonna work, or like shit, I'ma do what cause I'm listening to you, and you ain't coming through. I can't get mad at y'all. Like shit, I gotta do what's best for me. I gotta be able to feed me and mine. Like shit, whether you agree with it, whether you don't agree with it, I gotta do what's best for me. So like that ain't what bruh said to me, but like I ain't mad at him because I do understand. Like for real. Like,
yeah. That's PNB fam. I
Sure,
know you
for
got
sure.
a question.
For sure. I always like to ask the artists that come on here, like, y'all first rap. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to remember their first rap. Y'all remember y'all shit? You remember your first rap?
Yeah.
How old were you? Back in the G.
The first one that I really wrote was probably like in the 5th grade. I don't remember that one, but like I remember me and a couple dudes from elementary in the same class, but the teacher was teaching us music at, like, we put together something. Our teacher let us perform at like award shows and stuff like that. So we did have the chance to do that.
Yeah, I wrote my first shit in 6th grade. I still remember it though.
Yeah, mine, I had to be like 9 or 8 or something.
How about you?
Man, I probably was like 12. And matter of fact, Bedroom Boom. That's what I wrote it to. So whatever age I was when I wrote it to Bedroom Boom. I don't remember exactly what I wrote, but that's the instrument I used.
I think the first thing I played on was Invented Sex, straight song.
I used to be downloading the fuck out of them.
Freak ass shit.
I was saying.
That's
Freak
crazy.
ass shit.
Yeah, nah, my I wrote off like I listened to that The Realest album by Plies, and I was like, yeah, I want to be a rapper.
Oh, you was trying to go hard.
Yeah, so that's when I
Plies
started.
had to turn every city in Florida.
Yeah. Nah, Plies a Florida legend, so nah, that's real. So okay, I think like it was perfect to put y'all together too, because y'all have some longevity in this and y'all been doing it for a long time. So of course we know y'all are a little older than us. I'm 26, you what?
28.
Okay. So like how do y'all feel about people who say like there's a certain age limit to trying to produce music? Like you gotta stop at a certain age limit. Cause I feel like that's like hearsay, because we got people like 2 Chainz who didn't take off to like his mid-30s and things like that. So how do y'all feel about that?
It's crazy. I was riding on my trainer the other day, riding with him, and I was let him hear some of my old music. He like, man, you was talented, man. Why you gave up? And I was like, he was like, it's too late now. And I was like, I don't think it's too late. He was like, yeah, it's definitely too late.
Crazy. That was
He's like,
Wrap that shit up, bro.
I would have to get him from around
But
me.
like, no. I kind of respected them because it's like you can you can hear what people say sometimes and take it in a negative perspective, or you can take it in a perspective of like, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I can show
definitely.
you, like for real. So like, I got some music that I had been working on that I kind of put to the side because I just wanted to try to focus on money and my daughter. But like, he'll see.
Right.
For real, he'll see.
You'll see.
Right.
Most definitely.
Them be the ones that come back like, I knew you had it in you.
You gotta prove people wrong. I feel like ain't no limit on no age. I don't. If that's what you like doing, that's what you. And I'm gonna be 90 years old. I don't give a fuck if I blow or not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 90 years old still writing music. That's just what I like
Because
doing.
you're passionate about it. Yeah. A lot of people are just looking for an easy, like...
Money play.
Yeah, trying to blow. But the people who are passionate about it, it's like different. So I want y'all to go into, I'll start with you, like, also, like, just tell the people about, because I know that sometimes it could be discouraging. Like you were saying, like, money not coming in, or you just feel like, damn, okay, am I wasting my time? Is this going to happen? And a lot of times people give up when they right there and they don't know they was going to break that barrier. So how do y'all come over, like, get over those moments when you get discouraged?
I feel like that's what I did the first time, and that's what keep me going this time.
Okay.
Like, I was like, I don't have no support. Like, I ain't have no family coming to my shows. It was just me and whoever came. That's my push this time, because last time I was like, I ain't doing it. I don't got the support. What I'm doing it for. This time, now, sometimes, just a little bit, when I be doing shows here, and then ain't don't be nobody there, I be like, what the fuck? My shows out of town be way more packed than the city. So the city could be a little discouraging too.
I hear that.
Other than that, I be like, fuck it. I do this for me and I do this for my kids. Oh my God. They swear I'm famous. My kids think I'm famous already, so I really gotta show them. We famous, we rich. They think we celebrities, so we gonna be celebrities. That's just what it is.
A lot of times it's gonna be the people you don't know that's gonna support you.
And that's always what it is. My case for real. It's always people I don't know.
Okay. How about you?
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of forgot the quick.
Oh yeah, no, you good. I be doing the same shit. I tell them I got dementia, I think, but nah. Basically, I'm just saying, like, how do you, in those discouraging moments, like, to not give up? How do you keep going?
Yeah, like she said, with my family though, my family always treated me like that celebrity. Like she did, like, hey, well, my cousin there, but that's my nephew there, that's my cousin. That keep me motivated. But just man, I had them moments where like you said, when you get to that point and you feel like, boy, it's time to give up, and then something might just hit you. That come on switch might come on in you, and a raw song might come out of you, and then you'll start questioning yourself, like, dang, if I'm supposed to give up, why am I still writing good music like this? Like, if it's my time to like leave it alone, why this still coming to me how it's coming to me? You know, like, you stay active. Certain people gonna reach out to you, and y'all gotta know how that feeling when somebody come to you and like, hey, I seen y'all podcast, like, man, hey man, keep doing what you're doing, you motivating me, man, and stuff like that. To have you like, dang, I do supposed to still be doing this, and you gotta realize, you know, like they say a lot of times, man, when people be around here throwing fits and wanting to give up, a lot of times you just broke, like shit. Like, a lot of times you ain't ready to give up and shit. You just wish you had the money, right? Like, shit, you crash it out.
Wake up bad.
Right. So when you like try to like push that narrative away from you and be like, man, this what, like she said, I'm doing this because this is what I want to do. I'm doing this because what I enjoy doing. You'll find ways to make things work. Like with Greg Bill, like, first time I ever hit him up, like you said, I care about my videos. He like, man, 500, and I'm like, what? Man, I'm paying 100, 150 for videos over here. These bitches straight, like shit. But I'm still watching his videos. I'm like, damn, boy. Like with them $150 videos. At times I didn't get my videos back at all. Like shit, at times it was like the video wasn't what I expected it to be, and all this, that, and the other. So it's like, now I'm like, maybe I should give bro a try. Yeah. Man, listen, I came up with $500, and after that, it was like, okay, I'm gonna keep finding ways to come up with these 500.
So once you go to one quality, you can't go back.
Right, there ain't no going back.
Great Bell, raw what he did.
If you see, I don't think I used nobody else since the first time.
Okay.
I shot a video with Greg Bill, and it's like, nothing against nobody. You know, it's respected, but it's like you gotta do what works for you sometimes. Like, for real.
Right. That's real. Nah, I fuck with that. You got any other questions?
Nah, I was just gonna piggyback off what you said. Like, the people who come up to you and like support your shit, that really do be a push to keep going. Like shout out to bro I seen when I was at work or whatever, he stopped me, he was like, hey bro, ain't you the nigga from the podcast? I'm like yeah, and he like, yeah bro, I watch our shit all the time. Like shit like that'd be like, okay, I'm doing something right, people fuck with our shit, like
somebody here.
Cause I think we get caught up on all the people we could be reaching,
right,
that we kind of forget about the motherfuckers who like watch our shit or listen to our shit every time we drop some shit. And that's what it was really about, them motherfuckers right there.
You know, every time I go outside, they low key be like, hey, no business,
no autographs,
Fan out asshole.
Keep a wet white paper bone touch. Nah, for real. But
don't fucking touch.
You know what's funny? Actually, I get the least approach. Like it's, I don't know. People done made up this thing that I'm intimidating or I don't know.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Like, I don't know. People be like, oh, you look mean or you don't look approachable. But I do get a lot of love online through the DMs. Like, people that I wouldn't even know or think was watching, they're like, once they see my personality online, I be whatever. But,
be chilling.
Yeah,
man, it was so crazy. I got so much love in jail. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I ain't never even been here.
Keeping up.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? I mean, that bitch. For, you know, my little situation I had some years ago, but and Nick, the way people come to me, one dude was like, man, boy, every time we got in the stolo, boy, we were listening to we took your CD and put it in every stolo. And I'm like, bro, I didn't even make that kind of music. But I wasn't talking about stealing cars and shit. But,
sound like switchboard.
Like, it be like, when you hear shit like that, regardless, like, just knowing, like, you know, like, they fuck with you. Somebody fuck with your shit.
Your voice powerful.
Right, yeah. So,
and I'm glad you said that. I did want to ask, how do y'all feel about the current state of hip hop coming out of Jacksonville? We know that a lot of the younger artists are on the up and up. Like, do y'all aspire to work with any of them? Is it like not y'all style of music? Like, how y'all feel?
With me,
no.
I promise you, as bad as I want to work with them, it be like picking sides.
Yeah.
And that's what, that'd be my biggest thing. Like, it's like, cause boy, listen, I'd have been in the facility with all of them. I done talked to each one of them, like, individually. Like, I may have talked to one rapper, and, like, I'm like, hey, boy, let's do a song.
Yeah.
At the time, one dude, like, saying, he was like, yeah, shoot me 350, we could do it. I'm like, bet. Like, I want to say his name, but I don't want to, you know, like, you know, so, like, boom. I'm like, all right, bet. So, boom, as soon as I get in my neighborhood, I'm riding around my neighborhood, I turn around the corner in the all-black car with tinted windows, everybody ducking, moving and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I drop the window, like, hey, boy, it's me. They're like, oh, boy, what's up with such and such? I'm like, who? He was like, such and such. And he's saying the dude real name, but I'm like, well, who the fuck you talking about? Like, come on, man, such and such now. And I was like, oh. He like, boy, that fuck nigga tried to kill me. And it's like, nah, boy, I'm in that nigga DM, hollering about a feature, and it's like, so like, boom, with that situation. Even now, I could say this because it's like respected. Lil Papa, like, I always had respect for him, like, no problem, no issue. I was in the studio with Lil Papa before he was even cussing in his music. Like, somebody from my neighborhood brought him to a studio we was in. Me and V was in there. He brought him in there, Jit with him there, did his thing on the microphone, flowing, doing his thing, no cursing at all. Like, I'm talking about snapping. And like, I became a fan of him then. And a lot of OGs with me will tell you like, oh man, Trail don't be on that shit. Trail be in music, like shit. So I might find myself trying to do a song with somebody and then hear through the grapevine, boy, it's a lot of shit going on over here, boy, you don't want to be in that. But deep down inside, people know, like, boy, Trail ain't in that shit, man. Trail ain't picking no side.
Yeah, it's like a thin line.
Even down to Young and Ace. Like, I went to his show with Shab one time, and it was like, boy, listen, I thought I was gonna die that day. Like, for real, like, because it was a lot had went on with bro already that, like, you know, he don't know who he could trust. But his people, on one of his managers, he know, like, oh yeah, 'cause I used to go get my haircut from my mom. And he'll tell him, like, hey, man, nah, he good. He ain't on no sides. He ain't picking sides. None of that, this, that, and the other. So, like, bro, like a lot of stuff I see about him, like I could be like, from being in front of him, I believe it, like shit, cause like he kept his eyes on me the whole night, like boy, one false move, boy, it's gonna. But I wasn't there on that tight time. Like shout out my cousin, like you know, I ain't, bro, listen, and then even then I didn't know like what was going. I still don't really know. Like he said. Well, everybody claim what they did to me. I don't know who did it. Like I don't be in the midst of none of that shit. Like shit. And even down to Fulio, like shit. Fulio said some shit one time. He was like, "Hey man, like this was some real shit that I heard." He was like, "Man, if you gonna be a fan, be a fan. Stay out of all this other shit. Stop trying to be, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this to you, like and playing this music when you know man. Stay out of all this, cause that's how you get caught up into the bullshit.
Right.
I'm a fan of all their music. Like I said, I'd have been in the same spot as all of them. Ain't have no problems. Like shit, I don't give off no problem. And just staying like that keep me able to like, cause man, it's so easy to pick a side. Like for real. One verse.
Niggas will pick for you.
Right, like shit, people around you. So it's like, I just feel like it sometimes it's best just to stay out of people's way.
Stay neutral,
like,
right.
For real, like shit, you might want to show that love. And you just gotta show that love from a distance. Like I had to open up for some of them. Might have been like on the same set as some of them. Like she said, we'd have been on the same set at times, and it's like I'd have been just doing music. I'd have been around a lot. And I just realized, boy, it's hard to even be neutral.
Right.
Or even being neutral, you can be put in a situation where you done pick the side, like for real.
Right. That's real. So before we get into the shout out shit, I just want to ask y'all, do either of y'all want to talk about any projects y'all got coming up?
I got a feature I did my first feature. Okay. I don't know why people be scared to ask me to get on the song.
I want a feature, so
trying to figure it out. Like, what's wrong? It's okay. I did a free feature too. I did a free feature. I went half on the video. I'm into working with the females. The males, they're a little iffy, but the females, I'm into working with. You cool because we family, but I'm into working with other artists. So I just did my first feature with Pretty Red Jewel. She a female artist here.
Okay.
It's called Ride. We got our video drop.
I believe I seen you just posted. Yeah.
It's like a TikTok song.
Okay.
It dropped May 15th, and then the video drop. I want to say the video dropped May 15th too.
Okay. And I think that goes into also like sometimes there's some cattiness there with the women. Like,
it is, because I done went to shows where they be coming at me like I'm bougie, and I stand there and watch all the girls perform. I support them, I record them, I post them. That's the type. I'm a girly girl. I love girls, so I support the female artists. It's just sometimes they be like, it is.
Okay, so she's setting the record straight.
Yeah, I
y'all
support the girls. I support all the local artists. Like I love Ashby. I was listening to Way and Guam. I was turned up to Ashby.
She's been popping up on my sport page so much.
I love Ashby. She was at that show that she was doing too. We was all doing music. She is. She just dropped a new song.
I ain't know she was still going.
You
sleep. Don't do Ashby like that.
She had me in B years. That's how me and Ashley is.
I know she was a legend.
I went to school with Ashley.
No, I
love
stumbled
her.
across her page. I'm not gonna lie, I hadn't seen her in a minute. So when I seen her, I was like, oh, she's still doing her thing. Like, and like people fuck with her music on TikTok.
Like
so,
out of town, out the country.
That was a legend back in the day.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, she a great person though. Like for real. Like a lot of people don't know her from. People know her from doing music and like she don't really be out to the.
Yeah, she got some mystery to her.
But like when you be behind camera, you run, man, so goofy,
She's
so
sweet.
funny,
She's
like
so sweet.
like for real.
I was looking
Jeez.
like, damn, this ass she looking good. Nah, we want to tap in with her too. Yeah, we love to have her on the pod. But yeah, nah, that's real. And then as far as you with projects,
I got something that I want to work on, but I didn't got into that get money mode right quick. Like I was trying to have something for the summer called Put Up. and basically it's like to the women that's gonna be put up for the summer. Okay. Like not the ones that want to be, you know, outside, you know,
shaking it.
Right, yeah. It's more so like for the women who gonna be put up and want to, hey, they gonna be out of the country what they do for the summer.
Yeah.
Even if they in Miami, what they do for the summer is like, I got a good about 10, 12 songs I'm gonna put on there.
And I think that's what I like about both of y'all. Like y'all music, it's not very like gimmicky. Like with you, I think the first thing I seen was like a video. It was probably like a kind of like I don't want to say a love song, but I think he was dedicating it to like a woman or something. Yeah, like that, and which is a great concept because like a lot of people don't know you really got to grasp the women and the kids, you know. And then with you, I just think you got that old Florida sound, and you just be rapping, and you kind of stay in your own lane, like you're not trying to, you know. And then you rap like how the niggas coming, so it was
they
like,
tell me that too. They be like, "Oh, you spoiled it."
Yeah, I fuck with it. So,
I'm trying to give soft girl. I'm trying to soften up just a little bit.
Nah, I like it.
If Mocha was here,
She came to one of my shows. Matter of fact, she danced that night. One night only. She was the only stripper I tipped that night.
Oh yeah.
I just said fuck it. I dropped everything.
She said she was the best stripper in that.
She was. She was working for that money. The rest of them,
she'll be like, period. She probably mad at me right now. I ain't answer her calls today. I'm gonna call you after the pod. But okay, that's real. So I know y'all both know about the show, so we're gonna get into the shits. But we had to get past the introduction phase. So I hope y'all done shook anything off because we're gonna get into it. So we're gonna first get into what it is, what it ain't. So let me get it pulled up.
Want another shot? Oh.
Yeah, I felt mine already.
I'm almost
there. Please.
Right. All right. So for what it is, what it ain't. Our what it is, what it ain't segment. Pretty much, I'm just gonna tell like 2 current events that's going on right now, and then we just answer if that's what it is or what it ain't, and give you a quick opinion. So the first thing we're gonna get into is, of course, we know right now it's big beef going on between Drake and Kendrick, but that was crazy. Yeah. That was crazy.
Emphasis on that.
Big beef. Yeah, that was crazy. All right, I'm gonna reword that.
Clean that shit up.
But y'all know what's going on, man. But we're not gonna talk about it too much because we're gonna get into more of that later on in our music segment. But basically, it's just causing like a lot of people picking sides. A lot of Drake fans on some acting like bitches right now. But
niggas upset.
Bad as hell. But basically, I actually want to get into DJ Vlad. I'm not sure y'all familiar with DJ Vlad.
No, I'm familiar.
Okay. Yeah, DJ Vlad. So DJ Vlad is a he is a white DJ, but he has a platform. Who is most associated with him would be like Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Boosie go on there a lot. But a lot of other artists go. He does interviews and things like that. And so basically, he tweeted and said, Kendrick's Not Like Us needed a better mix. It takes away from the song. So somebody else, a woman by the name of Morgan Jerkins, said, you are white. This is a black folk affair. So he said, he responded with, wait, so a professor at Princeton is telling me that a white person shouldn't be allowed to voice their opinion about hip hop? Is that how you interact with your students? So she responded with,
that's snitching.
Right. She responded with, what I'm saying is that you put your opinion in a discussion that's not needed. This conversation is and should center black people, not you. So he said, don't try to change your words now. I'll be reaching out to Prince at Princeton about this on Monday. So this interaction caused like Twitter to be in an uproar and basically say like they're tired of DJ Vlad, like, and we shouldn't keep letting him pretty much, be in our culture and have a say in things. And they say like, why would he threaten her job because of a difference of opinion? So how y'all feeling? That's what it is or what it ain't?
He need to mind his business, his white business.
I don't know what you are ethnically.
Cause what?
Yeah, I feel like that's what it ain't. I feel like taking the Karen route. Like, I'm contacting Princeton
That's what
on
it's
Monday
giving.
morning. Like, that was crazy.
That's what it's giving. It's giving Karen. He
And it's
mind
like,
his
he went
business.
through her bio, and her bio, she do work for Princeton, but it's like, okay. But then on the other hand, like, does he have a point that she shouldn't be?
I'm gonna say that's what it is, bro. Like,
I mean, like, like, if a Karen tried to call you out, your blackness out, would you want to call her manager like and they got I mean, personally, I know we wouldn't,
Right?
But like, you got certain black
that's
people
how that shit
be
go.
like, right? Yeah, like, hey, we need to call out and reach out to such and such a deal. Like,
On Black Twitter cancel culture.
let a white person finally get beat by a police officer because they did something stupid.
Right.
We gonna be like, yeah, beat that slave, do this to that thug, and they gonna, it's like they turn to do they Karens and stuff. So it's like, nah, I don't agree with a lot that Vlad be on or whatever, but at the same time, it's like you can't be like, hey, stay out of nigga business, and think that I ain't gonna feel no type way. I ain't gonna try to make some shit pop off.
I say
Like,
that's
for
what
real,
it
for real.
is, cause like that nigga was just minding his business. Like, and she just jumped down in that bit. You know that you got a job where niggas can reach out, and the shit that you doing, you got that shit all in your bio.
Yeah.
All he said was the mix could have been better, and she was like, "Stay your crack ass out our business."
Right.
Like, it was kind of crazy.
But you know they've been tired of Vlad, and the only reason why I say that's what it ain't. Don't get me wrong, I agree. She did kind of jump out there,
Yeah.
but niggas getting tired of Vlad because Vlad is known for snitching. He brings these up and coming artists on his platform and calls them out on shit that they do in the streets, and he's actually been known for some of his interviews being used in court cases and stuff. But it's nobody to blame because you going on there.
I'm about to say,
and you indicting
Vlad ain't
yourself.
saying that shit. Them niggas saying
you
that shit.
indicting yourself. But all in all, it do feel like he's like, it's a way to handle things, and I think that his response, like, I'm gonna contact Princeton, showed that he doesn't really understand the culture. Because like me personally, we would have been on that bitch going. Like, we would have just been trolling.
And did he say he's not one of us?
Yeah, well, she said he's not one of
Oh,
us.
okay. I thought he said that.
Yeah, so he got offended. But like, ain't Vlad like Russian?
Yeah, I don't know. It sound like a white man, but Vlad been showing niggas who he was. So I don't
Yeah.
know why niggas acting like he a civilian, so he ain't scared to call them crackers.
Yeah.
and get them involved.
But you pop that shit on Twitter, like, you can't have your work in your bio, especially if you work for Princeton.
Yeah, nah, you can't.
Yeah.
Would it
you
have been
can't.
better if Charleston White did it? Like, he would have did the same thing.
Right. You
He
got
would
to
have hit her with it. Oh, okay. Well, I tell you what,
Say,
motherfucker. Since you got
bitch.
something to say
You work,
about- right?
yeah. You work for Princeton, right?
Yeah. Oh,
And she
okay.
should have lied.
Yeah.
You
so-
fired, bitch.
He'll make the call on live. Nah, for real. Okay. So that's cool. So then next, we're going to get into JT versus Sukiyana. Seems like it's JT versus everybody every week.
And I'm on her side.
Yeah, most of the time I'm on JT's side. Like, a lot of people like to say, like, JT the problem. But, like, in certain situations when I look into it, like in this one, okay, let me explain what happened. So basically, JT dropped her new hit record, Okay, which been going crazy in the clubs, things like that. And she has an infamous line where it say, cheap ass veneers, basically about somebody biting some crab legs and now they tooth missing. So looking into it, it could have been about Cardi B, who lost a veneer eating a Bengal, and then Suki, I guess, lost a veneer eating some crab legs.
Because she didn't say a bagel.
Yeah,
Exactly.
She didn't say a Bengal. So Suki had just got out of jail.
And she was nice.
Yeah, and she asked, she
Nicely.
made a video, who is it about? JT didn't respond for 2 days, but yesterday, I don't know, I guess something was just in the air.
I got time.
Yeah.
She was fed
And they
up.
went crazy, and they went on a barrage of tweets back and forth. And JT was saying basically like, why would that be about you? Like, we was cool. Why would that be about you? And she was like, I didn't answer because you included somebody else in it. You put Cardi B name in it too. So she felt like she was being messy because we know that they're rivals too. So I just want to know, like, is JT copping please? Was Suki right to address her online instead of the DM? Is that what it is or what it ain't?
But did Suki inbox her or text her? Or you don't
No,
think
she came straight to the internet.
So then that's what it ain't. Because she should have reached out to her DM
Yeah,
first.
they had a
But she
relationship
was
on
nice
right.
when she went live. She wasn't like
Yeah.
disrespectful. I feel like she wasn't mean or disrespectful. She was really denying it. She was like, JT a nice girl. She can't be talking about me. But you got to question it. Bitch, I broke my shit on a crab leg. Cardi
Yeah.
broke her shit on a bagel. So
Right.
who you talking about? So
Right.
it I don't know.
Yeah, it's like JT.
But she could have inboxed
Yeah,
her.
JT also like, bitch. It made me feel like it may have been about her because if you know that she broke her shit on a crab leg and then you ask her, why
She's
would you think
alluding
it's
she
about
didn't
you?
know.
She could have found
She
something
didn't
that
know.
rhymed with bagel.
Yeah. I feel like the reason it's not it's what it ain't is because I feel like Suki, like every so often when she not getting attention,
Yeah,
she
she
kind of
do
look
shit
for
for
antics,
attention.
you know. So it's like if you was cool with her, you could have went a DM, or y'all in the same industry, you could have found a number, you could have asked. And I'm gonna be honest, like I never thought of Suki when I heard the line. I definitely thought of Cardi B, or I thought of like Kaya, because you know Kaya made that funny video with the crab legs and was like, these teeth is true and through. You know with the veneers, y'all can't eat these crab legs. You know what I'm saying? And then I was just thinking like, she definitely talking about somebody, but you know, Florida crab legs, like,
Yeah,
and her and
that's the
Cardi
thing.
B always throwing shots at each other. I just don't feel like musically, like Suki and JT is. So I just don't feel like she would feel like I have to diss Suki. Like this is somebody who's a threat to me musically. So that's why I say that's what it ain't. But I feel like Suki took it, let the people hype up her head, and then it went from you asking nicely, the girl didn't respond, so you start trolling and saying ugly ass JT and this and that. So that's why I say, okay, you was looking for
Yeah, that's
attention
what it
too.
ain't. Because she could have just left it alone. She didn't respond. Okay, keep it moving.
But I do want JT to get to a point where like she stop feeding into some of the bullshit. I think she just Florida all the way with it.
That is not Florida.
She just get tired of that shit.
You know, you can't pick at us too much now.
I don't know. I've been getting picked at for probably about almost a year now, and I've been shutting the fuck up.
God's still working on me.
I don't know. I think after doing music, and we all can say this, like if you've done music before, I think it's so easy to say something that can address and hit offend anybody.
Yeah.
And if you keep on worrying about what people gonna feel, then it's gonna put you on the writer's block. Like shit,
Right.
like damn, they might feel like I'm talking about them. If I was doing the music and I say, oh yeah, man, hit the car up 2 times and keep riding. And now this gang over here, car got hit up 2 times, they kept riding. And it's like, damn, is he talking about us? Like,
Yeah.
shit.
Put
Now
a
I gotta
name
sit
on
here
it.
and right. Now I gotta sit here and address this person, that person, that person. And it's like, even when you freestyling, some people really do like freestyle. Some people do go in there, do punch-ins and stuff like that. So broke your tooth on a crowd leg came up like shit, just on some freestyle type tip. It's like, if I answer to you, now I gotta answer if I'm talking to Cardi. Like I didn't even know her and Cardi had issues. Like I be out. But when people say Lil Wayne, when people think Lil Wayne be lying about being out of tune with everything, I believe him. Cause I be out of tune.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't be
possible.
knowing a lot of shit be going on. I be so late finding out like shit be done happen. But I do feel like sometimes we can be in the studio just vibing out and just saying what come to our mind, and we can't really help who it offend, who it hit, who it hurt. Like shit, Cardi B even talk her shit. She pop her shit heavy, and the way she pop her shit, anybody she beefing with, it's gonna be easy for them to be like, oh, she talking about me. This shit directed to me. And in reality, nigga, I'm just popping my shit. Like for real.
Right.
If it ain't directed, it's definitely not respected. It happens with podcasting too. We done caught some little subliminals, but we
Ain't
can't
no tag
assume
on
it's
it.
about us.
I be calling you fuck niggas out.
But yeah, nah, he be ready to go.
I'm gonna say y'all name.
Yeah, but like sometimes it be like, all right, like nigga, I ain't dumb, but okay, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unless you take it too far. But me, like, I'm not an internet nigga. We not finna do nothing on internet.
Yeah,
Like,
me neither.
I'll see about it when I see you. So I think those are all good answers. So lastly, we're going to get into the tweet of the day. So basically, tweet of the day. Damn, what do these at names be? Joe Rowe Maya. Oh.
You talking about Joe Rowe, Maya?
No, look.
It's the way he broke it down.
Look how it's spelled, though. And that didn't look like Jeremiah. That's Joro Maya.
Okay.
But I should have just sounded it out.
Yeah.
You sound
the way
that
you
bitch
broke it
out
down.
on
Spell it or
the
something.
camera. You sound it out on camera.
That was bad.
No, that was crazy.
You should have did it in your head.
Joe Rowe Maya.
But basically, he said, and we're not gonna talk about like the topic at hand because he's talking about the beef, but just pretty much what he's trying to say. He said, "I appreciate Kendrick Lamar for showing us that sometimes being a hater ain't jealousy. It's just a very strong disdain for lame ass shit, especially when it's been pedestal over authenticity." How we feeling?
That sounds like a hater trying to get some validation. Ain't nothing wrong being a hater, bro. I told y'all.
I don't know. I feel like I'm in the middle with that one because I feel like I understand what he's saying. Like on one instance, like I think like the Kendrick Lamar thing is a perfect example of because sometimes it's like, oh, he a hater, he hating on him, and I think that's the narrative they're trying to spin when it's like, no, we in the same field, and I don't fuck with his moral code. And I don't fuck. We don't have the same ethics and things like that. So stop trying to piece it up with me like we cool, nigga. We don't rock like that.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he's trying to get to.
Yeah, I think it's a difference in like not fucking with somebody and being a hater.
Yeah.
I feel like being a hater is a choice.
Big difference.
Yeah,
Big
being a hater is
difference.
a choice.
But I think that's what he's trying to say. Like, don't call everything like you a hater.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what I'm
true,
saying?
true.
Because some things be deeper than that, and you don't be knowing what's going on. So I think I don't know. Like in this situation that he's talking about, well, I don't know. There's some hate there, but
Yeah, it's a little bit of hate.
yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
What y'all feel? Y'all feel like that's what it is or what it ain't?
I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
Cause you can't feel like because somebody don't fuck with you, they're a hater. They just don't fuck with you.
Right.
But at the same time, if that's what you screaming, then that's just what it is. If you a hater, you a hater.
Yeah. It's a way you do things.
I'm in the middle a little bit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just don't want to fuck with you because you don't move how I move.
Yeah.
But if I'm going around talking about fuck K3,
Yeah.
that's a pussy ass nigga.
You a
Okay.
hater.
Yeah, it's a difference.
I ain't got no valid reason. That's hate. Okay.
I ain't never know, like I said, I'd be out of tune with everything. So I didn't know they had real beef. Like, you know, I thought everybody, especially when I'm hearing stuff about the big three. So when I'm hearing about the big three, I'm like, okay, was everybody cool at one point in time?
Oh, yeah.
Or did, like, how was it going? But I have seen the interview where Drake was like, he was doing an interview and he was saying, like, oh, it's all fake. I know it's all fake. I'm prepared for everybody to switch up. I'm prepared for everybody to, like, you know, like, I know that this is just music. Like, shit, like, you know, it's this for timing, this for this for that. Like, I'm prepared for them to switch up. But he wasn't saying nobody in general. But then now you seem like, well, like, everybody against his ass now. And it's like, when I seen that video, that interview, I was like, damn, like, shit,
What is this? A 20V versus 1? Yeah, it's getting ugly. Okay, and we're going to get more into that a little later. But that's real. So now we're going to go ahead and jump into these topics. So, you want to start it off or you want me to start it off? Okay. So, matter of fact, since we're talking about rap and the industry and things like that, I have a topic that I see comes up every now and again, whatever. So today I want to talk about colorism in the female rap game. So a lot of people like to say that colorism plays a big part in the female rap game and that like the brighter the skin tone, the bigger the woman can go and that the dark-skinned women don't have the same opportunities as the light-skinned women in the industry. So I wanted to pick y'all brain and see how y'all feel about it, whether y'all feel like that's true or, you know, go over some examples. And you, as a woman who's trying to come up in the industry, do you feel like colorism plays a part in the industry? Has it affected you in any way? Things like that.
No, I feel like sort of, kind of. I feel like it do exist with females. because it is a lot of talented dark-skinned females that are more talented than some of these light-skinned females that they ain't blue, and I don't know why, but it could be colorism. I haven't experienced that before, though. No, I don't think I have.
Okay. I would say I definitely think it exists. Like when I look at the top female rappers, Nicki Minaj, lighter complexion, Doja Cat, lighter complexion, Cardi B, lighter complexion, Ice Spice, lighter complexion, Megan Thee Stallion. She's not dark, but she lighter complexion. I mean, the list go on. Can't think of too many. Like, I look at people like Casdar. I think Casdar is talented. I wonder, like, why you ain't blow?
Yeah.
Flo Milli, Dreezy.
Manello.
Yeah.
Manello.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it definitely exists. And I think the higher you go in that industry, those big time, like, executives and, you know what I'm saying, the people that do the backing for those big artists, they know that it's easier to sell lighter skin. It's just like with actresses, the paper bag test, you know? So I think it definitely does exist. And I think, you know, you should acknowledge that it does exist, but don't use it to a standpoint of, I'm going to make this as the excuse of why I'm not getting where I've got. Because we got people like Foxy Brown, you know what I'm saying, who made her way to be one of the biggest at her time. Lil' Kim ain't the lightest complexion. So.
I've been looking since the conversation started. I've been
Missy
looking over
Elliott.
that the whole time.
Yeah.
So like you said, man, you can't. I mean, people can't. It's all on how you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
You can look at it like, hey, because of my skin tone, I feel like I ain't gonna be as big, or you can look at it as because of my skin tone, I'm gonna have to work harder. And we can say every day, like, oh, it's hard being a black man. That don't mean that we don't get up every day and not try to be great at being a black man, because, like, shit, we know what we gonna have to go through from day to day. So even like you said, like, I also see the lighter women doing things that the darker women not doing the colorism thing, but just listen, like. So, like, you gotta have tough skin to be in this game. Cardi B, tough skin. JT, tough skin. Whoever, Nicki Minaj, tough skin. Like, you gotta have tough skin to be able to say, fuck what y'all hollering about. And it's like, shit, just like the colorism, they probably heard, oh, you red and you probably doing this, that, and the other to get on. And it's like, fuck that. I'm doing what I gotta do to get on. Then you got people like, oh, because you black, you can't do this, that, and the other. And it's like, I'm going to believe that. Like, shit. And it's like, dog, I be listening to Cardi B sometimes, and I be like, dog, this motherfucker got some tough ass, because she don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, for real. Like, she going to clap back every time. She going to say what she got to say every time. She ain't going to hold back. She going to speak. The same thing with Nicki Minaj, same thing with JT. And it's like, a lot of when the gang switch, sometimes we don't be ready to switch with it. Then you got people who ready to switch with it. Like shit, all of them ready to switch with it. I know when it turned to the internet thing, I kind of fell back. I know V kind of fell back. People probably fell back because you got certain people who don't live by that internet code. So when they telling us, oh bro, you gotta be on the internet all day, you be like, man, it's kind of hard. I can't put y'all in my business like this. I ain't. But nigga, like, I don't got enough new outfits to keep it. Y'all motherfuckers be wanting to see new outfits every day. Y'all gonna get mad when I wear the same thing over and over. Like, what the fuck? Like, shit. It's like, man, I ain't finna be buying outfits to motherfucking keep y'all entertained. I ain't finna be going motherfucker just hanging out in this area just to entertain y'all. Like, nah, like, but and I feel like having my mindset kind of affected me, because like I always been popular from school, from working, from different things, but it's like they want to see something different, like shit, show us your lifestyle. Like, you know, I done grew a lot of respect from people off of podcasts and interviews and stuff. Like, damn, let me go listen to this person's music now, because I didn't see I see something newer than them. I see them in a different light. And like sometimes Like you got to be ready to switch up with it. So like even if it's a beef out situation, you see when the first person rap beef got entertained, now look, everybody got rap beef going back on again. Now it's real hip hop going on again. Now it's like, so it's like either, I'm not telling people to go out here and beef with somebody, but it's like right now, what the trend is, you gonna ride with the trend, you gonna pop your shit about somebody you don't fuck with, maybe not directly, even if it's indirectly, you gonna make a song like pop, like if one of them made a song called "Fuck That Bitch" right now, like shit, they're gonna be like, oh, who she beefing with, like for real. And in reality, I just got a song called "Fuck That Bitch," like shit, cause I'm going with today's time and society, what's going on. So,
and I think the rules are like stricter with females, cause like right now during the beef that's going on, most of the jokes is like light skinned white boy, this, that, you know what I'm saying? But let it be the other way around, like females, it's gonna be some cancel culture, like light skinned asshole, black ass bitch. Hold up.
Because bitch, we both black.
Who she talking about? She had me till she said that.
Go like some victim shit real quick.
Yeah.
But just to get back to the topic, I feel like when it comes to the colorism thing, it definitely plays a part. But I feel like women just got to deal with shit that men don't really got to deal with as far as like being marketable. Because like, you know, beauty standards mean more when it comes to like women in business and shit like that. So if we got to market you to everybody, you got to be somewhat attractive to everybody, or like to where like not just, this gonna sound crazy, but it's just how it goes. Like just like not to where like just the niggas want you, or like you gotta have the white man lusting over you, the Spanish niggas lusting over you, because that's what's gonna make you more marketable.
The
or like
African man.
like it's gonna it gotta be more than that. So like I feel like a lot of times I don't feel like it's a hip hop thing with the colorism aspect as far as like music. Well, I feel like that probably hurts you more than anything musically. You know what I'm saying? But as far as when it comes to the brand, and that's a big part of being a female artist, being marketable, being able to get them brand deals and all that shit. So I feel like that's why we see it more. But when it comes to like the lyrics and shit, like the people you name, the light skinned hoes that's at the top lyrically, they really fucking good. Like Doja Cat, like if it was up to niggas, I don't think Doja Cat would be a thing. But like she's that fucking talented. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like, you know what I'm saying? Like Ice Spice, like.
Come on now.
What you mean? Come on.
Talent.
She talented.
Her talent is shaking that ass.
She talented to me.
No, I agree with what you're saying, but I feel like skin privileges, because as you go up, can put you in, because there are women way more talented than Ice Spice, but it's like, you know, because of her look, and you can market her like.
But also knowing your target audience helps too, because like Ice Spice make music for a particular crowd. Yeah. And then outside of that, she look good. The girls gonna think she look good. The girls like her music, and the niggas want to fuck her. That's marketable right there. That shit gonna shoot you to the top.
Let's be real. Okay, she got the fro, but it looks like multicultural. That's a black girl with a fro. Can we put her with a Taylor Swift? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, Taylor Swift might not want to be with her, but like we done have bitches with fros get some clout.
No, but I'm saying
she looking.
I'm looking at why
she looking like bitches with fros is crazy.
I'm looking at why be like, okay, Ice Spice.
But that's not on us though. That's not our culture. That's more marketable to to the people that Taylor appeals to. Right. So that don't really come from us though. That's not us.
But it is one of those things where it's just like, you know, with every other thing where we have to break down doors and barriers. I think also what people fail to realize is like a lot of times there's only room for one. So it's like
why is that though?
The big women.
Why is that?
Huh?
Because we want to hear the same thing.
No, I'm saying like why is there only room? Why when we talk about women, why do it only be room for one?
Oh, because they're territorial and catty and fight a lot and things like that. But like like the bigger woman, like we can't have more than one Lizzo right now. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm being for real.
Why you had to use Lizzo?
That's what the industry, because like who else is other than Lizzo that's looks like Lizzo that's up there? Nobody.
Rolly. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding.
Rolly got body now. I don't do that like that. But yeah, like okay, like I even seen an interview with Kelly Price. Kelly Price broke down a lot of barriers for bigger women in the industry. Who had you seen before Kelly Price that could be a R&B artist like Kelly Price to her stature and be of that size? Nope. Why are you making it sound? I'm not saying like that. And I'm a big Kelly Price fan. And I watched the interview. I was just oh my God.
Kelly Price.
Oh my God. Listen, I watched the interview. I watched the interview and she was saying like her first deal she was about to sign, like she was about to sign. The conversation was like, okay, but we got to talk about how much weight you got to lose first. Mm-hmm. But then when she went to Ron Isley and them, and she was like, she had prepared herself for the conversation, and she brought it up. And it was like, Kelly, we knew you was big when we inquired about you. Mm-hmm. So it's like, but she did break down those barriers and those doors. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it could be like two Ice Spices right now. Like somebody who really got her aesthetic. I know her and Lotto kind of favor, but it's still a difference. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I feel like mainstream wise, maybe not.
That's what I'm
saying.
Mainstream.
Like maybe not, but that's just in every industry though. Like if you got two people who do the same shit, okay, who better at doing the same shit? You know what I'm saying? Like so, if you got actors, there's some actors who may go out for the same roles because what they provide to the screen is the same shit. Eventually, one of them niggas, we're not gonna have two of the same person. You provide us the same shit. Somebody gonna have to fall. Or somebody got to go to be the lesser tier person. You know what I'm saying? That's just how this shit go. Mm-hmm. So I don't feel like it's.
I do feel like with the white women, it can kind of be a few of them at once. Like you can have a Katy Perry, Taylor Swift. I'm trying to think of the other girl named Kesha. Like all. But all three of them make different music though. Do they?
Yes, bro. Yes.
I mean, it's not the same to me. Taylor Swift is a little different. I'll give her that.
Kesha and Katy Perry is real different too.
No.
Yeah, but Kesha ain't making no music.
Y'all listen to them?
I used to listen to Katy Perry.
And Katy Perry and Kesha used to go crazy back in the G.
I used to listen to Katy Perry. I follow Katy Perry.
I ain't never listened to none of them.
Yeah. Nah, I used to be on Punishment.
Do Iggy count? Iggy White?
Yeah, Iggy White, but
okay, I listen to Iggy.
Okay, that's a good example though, because that's how I got flipped. Because there was only room for one Iggy, and top black female artist wasn't feeling that. I'm not gonna name no names, but
then when you find out why though, you know what I'm saying? Because she doing a whole fake accent. It's a whole bunch of shit factors in that shit. That's like, what we doing?
Yeah, but I think that one artist who ain't want her around. It was some other shit too. You know, she don't want. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But all right,
who y'all talking about? Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, Nicki was a big part of her demise. Like she wasn't fucking with it.
If Nicki got to say in it, she'll be the only bitch. Period.
I'm trying to tell you, I used to like her till she started becoming a bully.
Yeah, nah, that's definitely You got to kiss ass for them features. Well, all right, what you got for a topic?
All right, I want to talk about something a little bit more serious. Fucking people you work with.
Is that serious?
So unserious. That was so brief. Like, what?
It's the way he said it.
So, I just want to talk about like mixing business with pleasure. You know, being in the entertainment industry, I feel like this is not like a corporate setting to where like, I feel like it'd be a lot of finagling going on. Like them lines get blurred a little bit. So I kind of just wanted to get y'all perspective on, you know, dibbling dabbling with the help.
No, I ain't never did it.
Yeah, you go
like,
first.
For real. I honestly say I don't mix business with pleasure. Like for real. I have experience, you know, trying to like back in the day mess with a friend. And I seen what it did to a friendship, or like mess with somebody at work. And I seen what it did to the work effect. But like musically, I ain't never messed with nobody I was, you know, working with. Like some people see me and Ash B videos and think the worst. And I promise y'all, we have the utmost respect for each other. We have never crossed no lines, never disrespected each other. Like all the way G, like for real. But I feel like once you connect with somebody sexually, you bring them in your game room. Yeah. They might see something that anything like shit be able to hold against you. Like, you know, like I feel like women, they can't control their emotions. and people be thinking, oh yeah, like for now she may be able to, but at some point in time, the emotions gonna come out. Like
Eventually.
she ain't gonna hold on to this shit for life. Like eventually she gonna tell her homegirl. Now her homegirl gonna tell this person, that person, oh, he ain't faithful, he fucking her. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Oh, you know them two be in the upstairs in the bathroom fucking, man. I don't even put myself in them positions. I just stay away from business and pleasure, dog.
Now Mocha ain't here today, so you got to hold it down for the ladies. So what's your opinion?
Okay, so my opinion, I don't even know if it's an opinion. I'm gonna just say, from my experience, when it comes to like music and fucking somebody that you doing this, I'm fucking him, right? Okay. But when it comes to my music, I don't give a fuck if we beefing. If I flat that nigga tires one day, and guess what? I had the show probably a week later, that nigga right there front and center. As long as you supporting me, when it comes to my situation, as long as there's support, we can fucking do business. We have a business. Actually, we got 2 businesses, and we gonna make sure we take care of that business. And we fucking, whether we fucking or beefing, we make sure we take care of our business. So my situation is all I can speak on. I don't know about other people with fucking.
Your situation not considered the help. Like the business, like y'all, like you say, y'all that's pretty much your significant other.
But even if we aren't together, it's still the same thing. We break up, okay.
Right, but is it
turn his head right that corner?
Is it like is it more like relationship vibes, or it's just like business?
It's both, whether we're together or not, because we done had our times where we stop fucking with each other.
Right, so
we still take care of our business.
Right, so it's like even with that, it's like. That's not like, oh, I'm just doing a video with this nigga, and I'm fucking him because we doing videos together. That's like business.
Don't try to wiggle your way out of the house.
That's like mixing business with pleasure. What y'all got something going on is more like serious.
I wouldn't even know how to speak on that because I'm not fucking nobody when it comes to, and I done had like niggas come at me like that on some. They want to work with me, and then when I want to work with you is, oh, let me take you on a date, or let's go to. Right. I ain't fucking with you.
That's mixing the business.
Nah, I'm straight. Nah.
I will say, I learned my lesson when them 2 hoes about to fight in that training class at that call center I worked at over me. I learned my lesson there, and that wasn't nothing but just some little flirting going on. I wasn't even fucking nobody.
Oh wow.
But all in all, what I will say is, I feel like when you work like close with somebody every day, it's going to blur those lines, and it's just going to like make it hard because like a lot of times it do be on the women because women are emotional creatures. Some of them, a very few of them, can keep it pee. Right. But it's like if you know it's a woman that can't do that, you shouldn't cross that line. And then also. Like in this industry, I never want to get that reputation of like I don't have self-control or I try to fuck anybody who work with me because a lot of women won't want to work with you or you'll get that reputation.
Yeah, just from hearing that.
Right. So now you known as the nigga who like, oh, girl, he fuck everybody. Or he easy or this or that. You know.
Or a woman don't even feel comfortable being alone with you.
Exactly. So it's like, and sometimes, it's not always the man. Sometimes it's the woman coming onto a man that she worked with and things like that. Yeah, most definitely.
And sometimes you gotta still be able to like set them boundaries. I feel like be able to stand on business, like for real. Because I done had situations where I had people from videos that really had like we 101 and really have came on, and I'm like, nah, I can't. Like I can't because it's more so like. I don't want like shit. Like you said, you gotta think like for one, I don't know how crazy you is. I don't know what's gonna come with it. Man, I had one point in time in my life when I was younger, like you used to have to hit these girls with laser D first to understand who they is. Because if you go in there and drill something, and now you gotta
stalk
crazy, like shit.
That's my problem. I be trying to show out that.
Right. That's what you can't do. And showing out that first night might get you.
Now she walking out the house.
Right. Hey, when they
we go together.
Right. Hey, come home. Come get you something to eat. Wait a minute. I'm not home. Right. Real home. Where that came from? I thought we was just finna, you
Baby, I
know.
stay over here.
Be clear, that's my daddy house.
Yeah. No, that's real. So I think in very rare situations, because there are like some successful marriages that came from like a work setting. So it's like, I feel like let's say we had like a lady behind the scenes who worked the camera or something, and we flirted a lot, and I really like vetted her out and put in some months and knew like, okay, and then took her seriously, and now we like a power couple or something, that's one thing. But if it's like somebody
Fucking around.
yeah, we just fuck around, and I know today this bitch turning the camera off me because she mad I ain't text her back and shit.
Right,
And
right.
It just be too much
Yeah,
little
it be
petty
like,
shit, and then it also makes other people uncomfortable that's around because people start knowing workplace
Feeling
gossip.
attention.
Yeah, you making it
Everybody else
awkward.
wanna know you that hating ass
Yeah.
nigga that got her.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute, bro. Like I ain't
Yeah.
do nothing different than y'all
Right.
did. Well, I'm the bad guy.
Right now your other homeboy who work on the other side, he talking to your work wife too much.
Yeah.
That
Talk about
bitch.
your work wife.
You good?
Nah,
Yeah.
fucking mocha makeup people. Now they fucking her shit up.
Oh my god.
Your eyes just said something. We gonna skip that. Hey, can we delete that? We gonna scratch that. Them eyes told it all. They like, hold on, wait, man. There's some truth to that. Wait a minute, bro. Hold on, wait.
Did you do that?
Jesus Christ.
But I'm like, wait a minute, man. Hold on, country mic on.
Nah, you niggas crazy. But nah, definitely mixing business with pleasure, it gets sticky, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause even like on the music tip, the music might be fire when you mix business with pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Like the music be a little bit better when you doing some shit you ain't got no business doing. You know what I'm saying? But on the business tip, it's going to affect the situation, even if y'all do business together. Cause like bro just said, when y'all beefing or some shit, everybody around y'all may be cool with that shit. But everybody around y'all uncomfortable as fuck. You know what I'm
They came
saying?
in the studio with, yeah, what?
Yeah.
What? Nigga like, bitch, if you don't get here and do this shit right, I don't got time for that. Baby, we got music to do.
Yeah,
We have studio time.
the person you doing the feature with in the corner like, what the fuck?
Nah, for real. Imagine how they felt when I used to go in
I
and
just-
slap the team around. MMA, bitch, I said. Like, I'll be in that bit. Oh
Spit
my
that
God.
shit out.
Let Kim play that pause all right.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
What?
yeah.
You wasn't saying that when you was in here eating. Hold on, wait a minute.
Clear the
You
room
see all
out.
these people here?
Look, Kim, that girl played that part. I'm gonna
she
give her
did.
that. Yeah.
Tasha.
Yeah, Tasha from
Tasha St.
Power.
Patrick.
Yeah.
But nah, it was like, we done had experiences like I would say we had to learn, like with the guests, like
Yeah.
yeah, like
We don't, anybody who come here, you can't, if you have dealt with us, you can't come on the show. Now afterwards,
After we got our clips.
We got business out of it.
yeah, maybe, but like,
but we've made mistakes of bringing people on the show that like we've messed with beforehand, and it just
well, no, let's clean that up because we not reckless. We don't just bring bitches that we be fucking on the pod, but you might
no more.
So what episode? what episode I need to go
keep
watch?
the people guessing. Gotta keep them
Yeah.
guessing.
Sometimes somebody may be already.
No,
coming over.
his didn't make it to an episode.
No, yeah, no.
Damn.
I don't know what he hit her with, but she turned up before we got the cameras rolling.
Damn.
I wasn't playing with her.
You know, showing up
For real.
first day, hit that crazy button.
I'm in that bit. So what moves you move, player? I'm talking about God.
But yeah,
damn.
nah, it get wicked in them moments, but then it be like, it get a little embarrassing too, though.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
And then as a man, you just be feeling like, okay, like I got to grow up a little bit. Like you got to know what's worth the risk. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's still a business. And like,
Yeah, that shit wasn't even hit like that.
Jesus.
It don't be worth the problem.
You was trying to move on.
Yeah. And then that.
My boy like, hey, and just let you know.
All right, side not. No,
You,
it
the
wasn't
one.
hitting like that.
Hey, you, the one who video never showed. Yeah, it wasn't on that.
It wasn't giving that. It wasn't giving that.
It wasn't there.
He like, man, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
sticky situation. What you on? Okay, that's real. So we're gonna go ahead and move in to the last topic. So the last topic is married in your 20s. So basically, like, we want to talk about getting married in your 20s because, like, there are some differences of opinions. And some people feel like your 20s are like when you should be finding yourself. Like, you shouldn't, get married that early because you don't know yourself and you don't know your partner and things like that. First of all, I want to ask, are either one of y'all married?
No.
No? Okay.
I fucked up.
Okay.
I got married, but I'm divorced now. I got married when I was like 21.
I forgot. Yeah.
You see how I was doing a little shade thing?
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, let me find out you've been on court.
Nah, I totally forgot. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Okay.
I was married. I married at,
So this is a perfect topic for you.
I married at 21, and I fucked up bad because I was still like I feel like I was still young, and I fucked up. I fucked up. I feel like I should have just got to know that's when I stopped doing music the first time. I was into my music. I was doing shows. I think I opened up for Trick Daddy, Trina at Bourbon Street. And that was my last big show. And once I got married, he wasn't into like my friends, the people I was doing music with. So I pulled back from it. I was still writing, but I wasn't. I feel like at that age, you supposed to be, I was living, but I like took a complete stop and got married. Dumbass. Nobody tried to stop me either.
Yeah.
Why y'all ain't trying to? Nobody. What the fuck was Nisha? Y'all just trying to stop me. The fuck? Ain't nobody trying to stop me.
I think you should do it, girl.
She's definitely a bad influence.
I don't know. I kind of feel like, cause growing up now and seeing the importance of one woman, like seeing, like we be thinking that the multiple women and having fun era is what's up. But then when you finally get to that age where you be like, all right, I want more. And then you start realizing, damn, I was doing all this shit. I wasted my time doing this shit for so long that I ain't realized if I would have tried this shit, it would have been better. Marrying young, y'all gotta have that feeling for real. It can't be just like, cause like you said, you still young and there's still so much that you haven't done. But being married can also help you not get into stuff that you probably don't need to get into. Like,
amen.
Skip the distractions and shit.
Right, yeah, like, so, like these young people that's not married and out here just enjoying life, and then, life getting cut short because of certain things, like, because y'all in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like you said, he get jealous of your friends and stuff like that, and it's like, boy, he might be the one that's saving you from people that you don't realize might be like an issue to you. Not like it ain't always like sometimes we see things that y'all don't see. Like I had an ex where I can see I never tell nobody. Right? I never tell nobody to tolerate that. But yeah, like sometimes like I've been in situations where I noticed like shit, man, your friend ain't your friend. Like, shit, they using you. Like,
he was a hater because you know what he did? He started trying to rap after he made me stop.
I was about to say, I can
hater.
understand both point of views because definitely as a man, we definitely could see like, oh, this ain't your friends and stuff like that. But what it sounds like you were dealing with, like, you with the right person now because this is somebody who supports your dreams. He
get in the studio.
A lot of people can pull you down. I've been in a relationship where it's like, you don't want to see me win for real. Like you don't want to put into me, but you also don't want me to see me elevate without you.
Yeah.
Right.
And instead of supporting me and we support each other. So it sounds like that nigga was a hater.
He was, because he tried to be a rapper. When I stopped, he wanted to rap.
But didn't want you to rap. Yeah.
He was accidentally deleting my shit that I was recording. I was recording while I was in Guam. He was accidentally. He said it was an accident. Anytime he deleted my shit, he was a hater.
Deleting the music is crazy.
Yeah.
How you accidentally?
Exactly, because he was in there trying to record some shit. He accidentally deleted my shit.
Stealing her flows.
He probably was.
Rap name Mr. Star.
Star Junior.
I'm finna show you who the real star is. Nah, and I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of men who can't date women who want to be in this type of industry because they can't handle it.
I can't.
You can't?
Why you can't? Let me hear what you got to
I'm
say.
kind of with him.
Right.
Like that
I'm
meme
trying to
said,
understand.
I can't date no lit bitch. What you mean you finna be in the section with Skilla Baby and them? Fuck,
Yeah,
no.
it is like, I mean, it does come with knowing your significant other, but like we also learn, boy, it's a lot goes on in the industry. Like shit, drugging goes on. Like shit, like you know, like you get drugged and you come home, but I don't know what happened. And then like they say, if it does goes on at people party, I ain't gonna call old boy out because I don't, you know. But at they parties, they say shit goes on.
I'm not going to a Diddy party trail.
Right. No, I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying, like, having somebody that want to be in the spotlight like that or feels like they have to be in the spotlight like
Even
that.
after the rumors.
To be honest, he's still learning. When I first started, like, doing shows, I did a show at, what club that is on Atlanta, the strip club?
Gold.
No.
I know what you're talking about.
It's a strip club on Atlantic. It's by a liquor store. I did a show there, and it was like a nigga trying to reach for me. He talking about music though. I could hear him.
Right. And then
He wasn't on that.
Right,
he was
right,
like, "Hey,
right.
back up now." When anywhere I go at, whether I'm doing a show, going to a concert, I take security. I have my own security guard because he's still learning how to not just jump at people because some people really do just be wanting to do music, but. It's hard to fuck with somebody that, especially a female, because you don't know where a nigga head at. Like, I have niggas that reach out to me on some weird shit, and I don't respond to them.
And I feel like a lot of time with women in the industry, they have so much going on that they have to focus on that they don't realize how much energy they need to put into us and making us feel secure.
Yeah.
And like making sure that we understand, like, hey, I ain't gonna play with you. Like, I really do appreciate you for helping me get to this place that I'm in and shit like that versus, like, cause you know, typical women, hey, I got a show this weekend. I got time for your bullshit. And now you starting the argument before your show this weekend. Now we saying like, boy, she got mad at me for a reason. Boy, she must be out that bitch trying
Now they came and snatched you off stage.
Nah,
I'm gonna give y'all the real.
Nah, they call it a bomb.
So that's why I say I just didn't want to put myself in. And then a lot of shit with me was my own insecurities from what I have done in the industry or using the industry as my advantage. Like when I'm living out of town and I got a show this weekend, I got a podcast this week, and then when I get to Jacksonville, ain't nothing going, man, it got canceled, but I'm really here to do me. Shit, so I wouldn't want to be sitting.
That's some real nigga shit.
I like that.
No, that's some, I'm big on like being real about it. Like he said, like it's gonna take somebody with strong security to, you know, be with a woman like that. Me personally, I'm not secure enough. Like I like my bitch.
That's why you need somebody that's gonna make you feel secure. I'm that girl. Like we don't. When I got a show, if he got something to do, he gonna get it done before my show, or he gonna do it after my show. But he gonna be at that show. If podcast, he's here. In my creeping through the streets, whatever I have going on when it comes to my music, he gonna be there. He gonna get done whatever he gotta get done, and he gonna be there. You just got you. But you right. You have to secure that person. Like let them know like it's none of that. Right. It's not. It's a straight
it's just
business.
Me, the type of man
I'm all business.
I'm like, baby, let me have the motion. You take care of the house.
Nah.
No. Be in the shadows.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's more so on me.
Yeah.
Like the type of man that I am. I wish I could be more secure. But I done dealt with some bitches.
Yeah. It's some bitches. Yeah. You need to get you an out of town bitch. Get your out of town bitch. You don't get no bitch from Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Out of town bitch, man, you ready to kill that?
Yeah, I'm not good with long distance either. Because you miss a call.
Well, he ain't really got to be long. He ain't got to be
in Jacksonville, but from out
of town. That too. See, Trevor know what's going on.
Yeah. My girl from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Okay.
She is?
Yeah.
The baby.
I want way out of there.
Thank you.
He like, she don't know nothing about this shit.
Yeah, for real. He know what the fuck going on.
She been here for a while now, so I can't say nobody don't know her. You know, I can't say she had no experiences here.
Can she drive around with no GPS?
Nah.
Okay,
like,
you got you.
Right, yeah. So, like,
That don't really matter because I'm from here and I still use my GPS.
ain't
to route
nobody
through the city.
just like, you know,
So you trying to say
walk
you ain't
up
shit?
on her and be like, oh, Trevor did.
That is not what the fuck is.
I'm saying, but they don't need no GPS, and they just
Well,
I have to use
they've
my
been
GPS
around.
because
If they using all the back streets,
They've been
be like,
around.
I get looking at her.
I
like,
need to go to Melvin Road. She be like,
Now,
okay.
see, I know the west side, but
How do you
it's
know
other
what I'm
places.
talking about?
It's the west side.
Yeah, nah, that hoe started hitting all the back streets and shit. I'm
So,
looking at
it's a
that
red
bitch. I'm
flag.
looking at that bitch like,
And
I
then
don't
back
know, I
in
feel
when
like
you get there.
You start biking in, bitch. Who taught you this? This is a nigga thing.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
like,
be quiet. Because I bet-
you hit all the back streets and you back in. You hit one of these.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
But
We're not
even
doing
not
that.
like Cardi B, I don't know if she was a cheater. I don't think she was, but I feel like she did a great job at keeping her man feel secure. I don't know what their situation is. I hear rumors that they're not together no more, but like I felt like from like
Not
what
no
we
more.
see. Oh
A
yes,
few
yeah,
months
I ain't
ago,
know
he
that.
was crying, talking about, my wife cheated on me last night.
Yeah,
But she said it was
but,
fake,
like,
but yeah.
Yeah, you know, I don't know the truth, but like I felt like she for a long time, like she did
Yeah,
a great
most
job,
definitely.
like on
He was
some-
doing
She
him,
did.
so
Even
it's
keeping
like,
their business off the internet.
Even, right, even
She did.
so if he was doing him, I'm not saying he was, but if he was, then it's like shit. At some point in time, do you blame a woman for like eventually getting tired and changing?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's true. Like I said, I didn't even know for a fact that it was broke up. Like shit, if there is, but like from what I seen, I'm like, damn, she do a great job. Like I felt like if I was dating somebody in the industry, I would want them to show me that type of love and affection and make me feel like I'm that important versus just making me feel like, hey, I don't want to show you off because, or I don't want nobody to know who I'm dealing with because I don't want them to affect my reputation. I don't want our relationship to affect my reputation and shit. I feel like that right there to have me like, what you got going on? Like, for real.
So I think we all agree, like, yeah.
I don't know. I think I don't. I say that I ain't met a woman yet like that dude like in the industry that I have been like, okay, yeah, I can see myself fucking with him type shit. But maybe I might get to the point and I'll be willing to try it. But right
But
now,
on one of the podcasts, you said you fuck strippers. That includes the. See, I be watching.
We got a Pazer now.
But he's saying fucking with.
That's
Yeah.
entertainment, right?
no, I mean it's a difference though, cause like 9 times out of 10 we probably just fucking, and then like I'm talking about like me being in a relationship. with
Yeah,
somebody,
like
real
me
serious
being-
relationship. Gotta
Right,
bring them
right,
to
It's
all
not
the
happening.
events. I don't know.
So you can go to church.
I
You're
gotta
a
be
church
in that
girl.
situation. Yeah, I don't want them bitches be boring.
No, it's church girls are freaks.
Yeah, they be freaks, but we don't have one.
we
Wait,
Time the fuck
wait a
out.
minute, right?
This
Please.
nigga said we.
Not like that.
Okay, because that's
Hey,
what I
'cause
heard
when you
too.
said we didn't have one,
So y'all
he gave
both
you that
hit?
look like, damn, bro, you gonna tell him this too?
Y'all
like,
both hit.
shit.
Wait a minute.
No,
You want
but
another shot?
See what happened was, but we
Uh,
done had church girls before, and it be a lot. That be with it. It be a lot going on with that.
Okay.
he like I ain't
I don't brace myself like, hold on, wait.
What's
let me
going
hear
on?
this story, like,
He said
shit.
we had a church
How
girl.
this shit went down?
That was
man?
crazy. I said that shit kind of
And
crazy.
You did say it like
his
y'all
body
ran the train on
language
this
and face
girl.
expression I had, you like, hold on, wait. It's a story that
So,
needs to be
the reason
told.
why
It was a
he-
train. That was a train involved.
leave it alone.
He likes to be quiet.
Come on, man. Just leave it alone.
Hush.
Hey, man. She might be watching, man. Her parents might be watching, too. Nah, like, just leave it alone.
Nah, she don't.
I gotta tell you about that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, something real funny. Shout out.
I want
But
to
yeah,
laugh.
it's so crazy because we actually got way off the topic because it was about him marrying in 20s. But
So nah, we
We
ain't
damn
doing
sure did.
We was talking
Yeah. Hey, damn.
that time was
But how
better
do we
though.
get
We should have
here?
talked about
that. Yeah,
that.
no, I like that one.
Okay. So it sounds like we all feel like
In agreement.
yeah, in agreement. So typically we will be getting into our shout out of rock outs, but Mocha Banks ain't here today. And just to say on record, this is the last of your motherfucking PTO. Yeah, it's another.
You ain't got
birthday.
no more PTO hours, bro.
Yeah.
Because we probably was waiting for you and shit.
Yeah,
You were out here
exactly.
not showing up.
Everybody-
She was at a graduation. I feel like a graduation is important.
It's college though.
It's still important. It don't matter if it was elementary school. I would have called out too.
It's college. Watch that shit on Zoom.
Wow.
Don't miss no more days.
You are so unsupportive.
Oh yeah, he the strict one. Yeah, I don't care if your grandma in the hospital.
What?
Pull up and shoot her on.
She gonna be there when you get out.
My word is everything I got. I told y'all I was gonna be here. You said you was gonna be here. I don't want to hear that shit.
No, the shit was so funny because
I'm gonna be at graduation.
yeah, she was like, she had already told me, so we on the phone. She like, yeah, cause you know I'm not gonna be here this weekend. He like, what? I'm like, yeah, bro. She got to go to a graduation. He
Wait a
quiet.
minute, you
No,
knew
so
this
you
shit
already
too?
knew. So you already knew.
She always come to me first. I'm the nice one.
She gonna go to him first.
I'd be like, go ahead, Mo. I'm gonna spring it off on him. He quiet on the phone. She's like, yeah, I gotta go to my brother's graduation. It's just dead silence.
I'm that bitch.
You hear that
I
breathing?
don't give a fuck.
The fuck? Wanna be who?
It's a graduation though.
Yeah, nah, we fucking.
Nah, I
with
wasn't fucking with it.
Y'all leave her alone.
Yeah, no, I was fucking with
But
it.
usually we'll get into shout out rock outs, but we're gonna get into
We gonna skip into Paid N Bazed plays.
this music shit.
Yeah, man.
It's about to get real.
It's wartime.
Yeah.
Been a lot of beef going on. Shit, just over the weekend where we got like 5 tracks. So Kendrick Lamar and Drake, you know what I'm saying? We just wanna talk about it. I ain't got a chance to even talk to you about it yet.
I know. I didn't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Kept calling me. I'm like, suck on the phone.
So I want to see. I just want to see how y'all feeling about it, about everything that's going on. Y'all like involved? Not involved, but y'all know what's going on as far as the
Bro, I'm
songs.
so out of tune, dog.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say
I'm
that.
so out of
That's
tune.
cool, 'cause I got a lot to say.
Like I done heard, like I don't even think I heard the whole song yet. Like for real, from the first song on.
You gotta tap in, man.
Yeah,
This
you gotta
shit-
tap in. It's
this shit
getting
getting real.
nasty. Yeah. How about
See,
you?
I haven't been keeping up with Kendrick and Drake because I've been too caught up with JT and
yeah,
and
she with the
Glorilla
girls, yeah.
and Suki and Keisha
Okay,
Cole,
okay.
not
Gloss Up.
Gloss and Honcho. I've been keeping up with that, so I ain't been keeping up
That
with
should
the.
have been one of what it is. What it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, because what's going on?
Also, my girl too.
Yeah, but and I've been seeing the girls all on JT shit, whatever.
I thought the gloss up thing was, my bad. I didn't
No, you good. Go ahead.
I thought the gloss up thing was like a
A publicity stunt.
Right.
No, he was
Yeah.
fucking with Gloss. He left Gloss in between her project and went over there with Keisha. He was over there with Keisha, and then when Gloss got ready to drop her project, somehow, some way, they started back fucking with each other because she wasn't even gonna drop the video. Y'all know that's my sister, right? She wasn't even gonna drop the video,
Right.
but somehow, some way, I don't know if she sucked a little dick or threw a little ass, but they dropped the video for that song, and he deleted Keisha's picture off
I
his
got
profile.
a theory.
What happened?
I got a theory.
Come
Because
through.
at this point, all Keisha Cole niggas do her bad.
That pussy trash.
So I'm thinking like it might got a little rank to it or something. Like maybe it smell a little funny.
It looked like roast beef.
Maybe it's just not good.
no.
It gotta be something, bro.
Something is wrong. She let that baby take her nigga.
Yeah, like
That's
a baby.
This has been ongoing. Well, look what happened with AB.
But he
Yeah.
a baby though.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he
a problem.
he
He's
is a baby,
24
but
years old.
I mean,
And then AB, man, AB is a wild boy.
Yeah,
For
she
real.
went and got AB name tatted.
Yeah, AB brand is
Dog,
jello.
you know, just like
Yeah.
like my boy say, man, when you go in there killing shit, it ain't hard to
Yeah,
get what
Keisha
you
Cole
want.
shout out. She
She
always
play
go
hard,
outside.
yeah.
She
I
like
love
young
Keisha
niggas
Cole.
too. Me too.
I feel
I ain't
sorry
saying that
for
she
her.
like young niggas. I ain't finna say nothing discouraging.
But I'm just
trying to
like,
swing.
why do all these niggas keep doing this to you? Like, what's up?
She need to just get a white man.
Jesus.
Like
She need a
Tamar.
white man.
Do you see what happened to Tamar
She
Braxton?
need to just
That
get a white
don't work.
man. Damn, white. As long as you black, white people don't care.
Yeah,
As long as you black.
Then Tamar white dude, he cheated on her with who? Tommy from Love and Hip Hop.
What?
Yeah, that was a big fiasco.
She reached out to me.
Who? Tommy?
Yeah, trying to work with me, but
yeah.
I was a little iffy because she was beefing with the city girls, and I'm from Florida, and Tommy be
Oh
She
Lord.
said, I was like, hold on, you okay
Tommy be
with
doing
that?
that. Tommy be doing
Yeah.
cool. So
A
I
lot
was
of
a little
color.
iffy. I kind of backed out of that.
Oh yeah, nah. Tommy's she can actually rap though. She had a song with Black Youngster.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fuck with Tommy. But okay.
I fuck with her too, but that.
Okay, let's get back to it. So she been looking at the girl stuff. I had seen a nigga tweet. It was like, y'all niggas online keep debating about this beef. Y'all scaring the hoes. And nigga quoted it. He told me, man, fuck them hoes.
I was just gonna say,
y'all stay in y'all lane.
Yeah,
We stay in ours.
And
But,
that's exactly what the fuck I be doing.
all right, so it sound like this between me and you, which I wanted it to be that anyway.
All right, so who you with first? Because it seems like y'all got y'all.
He sound like
y'all
he fucking with
already
Kendrick.
on y'all already got y'all side.
What's so funny is a few weeks ago, if you watch our episodes, like I'm not a Kendrick fan. I've never listened to a whole Kendrick album. Like he not really my style of rap. However, and Drake is like my GOAT. Like Drake, I've listened to almost every project. These last few projects, you know, I've been kind of like, the sound ain't really for me no more. But he's forever my GOAT. I think he's the greatest of all time, the greatest rapper of all time. However, before I put an artist over anything, I love hip hop. I love hip hop. I've been a fan of hip hop since I was young because of the people that surround me. So I'm not going to be biased in a beef because I favor one artist over the other. I was talking greasy about Kendrick the other weeks because I favor J. Cole over Kendrick. However, I don't give a fuck. I'm a Drake fan, but Kendrick is washing this nigga. And it's hard to watch. But it's very entertaining. And I didn't expect the beef to go. I was more in defense of J. Cole. Because, like, I felt like J. Cole had more of the skill set to go against Kendrick. But we know how that ended.
yeah, I don't know why you thought that.
He got the skill set. Don't do that.
Okay.
This conversation go a little different if this is him and Kendrick.
Oh yeah, it'll go a lot different. Everybody bitch be wearing black and it's sad in this bitch.
Like
J. Cole probably would have had done hung himself, man.
yeah, like I would be taking it personal if it was J. Cole. Drake, I've already braced myself for this because of like it was already hard to be a Drake fan with the Pusha shit when he didn't respond to Pusha and how he responded to that. But it's like these Drake fans is trying to hold on to any type of hope, and it's like it's not close by far.
I don't think. Well, it's not close by far because Kendrick done put out
The
way more
baby.
records. You know what I'm saying?
It's a new baby, right?
Yeah, like it's been
Supposedly.
too many. It's been too many records by Kendrick that done dropped. But lyrically though, I don't feel like that is that much separation.
Oh yeah, right.
I do feel like just lining everything up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first song you got to like that shit. You got to like that shit. And
Wasn't a fan of that.
And then you ain't like that?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah.
Whose song was that?
That's Future and Kendrick. So and then
Okay.
Kendrick jumped out or whatever. So you got that. And then Drake jumped out with the push up shit.
I was a fan of
Push ups was
Push-Ups.
tough. And then the second one with Pac, with Pac and Snoop, well it was Drake, but
That
with
was
Pac and
corny
Snoop
to
voice,
me.
I think that was good. That was very good. It was executed well. The reason why I feel like it was executed well because it wasn't like at first I thought he had like some AI shit set up for Tupac and Snoop to have verses, but what he really was doing was him rapping, but he just
Wouldn't
used the
use their
voice
voices,
thing
yeah.
as a whatever. Like it's some little psychological shit or whatever. That's cool. And then Kendrick came back and did the same thing. He dropped Euphoria and then he had 616, which basically was the same shit, which was him doing his thing and then him coming back on a little slice tip. But those two, I feel like Kendrick won, but he slightly pushed it out because Euphoria just is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Okay,
I don't
so
know
this
which one Euphoria.
I've been
Euphoria
seeing
is
that
the-
a lot.
Yeah,
Euphoria.
we
Euphoria
don't want
is-
you saying nigga no
We don't want to hear you
more.
say
That's one hit,
nigga.
I hate the way you do
Yeah.
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 So what I would say, I don't feel like it's close lyrically. I don't. I feel like
Off that round alone, I feel like that shit is super close. Just them two rounds.
I
And
feel like-
sonically, I feel like it's close too.
Push-Ups was very surface level, and he was addressing so many people.
Yeah,
You know
like
what
that
I'm
was
saying?
surface level too though.
Oh,
Everything-
I wasn't a fan of like that.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
that's
like
the first
that
round.
set it off.
Whose song was like that?
That's on the
That's-
radio, right?
Yeah, that's
playing on the
with
radio.
the Metro Boomin. That's what set it off.
Oh.
Like that was just like a few bars. It wasn't a full diss. It was like a few bars that alluded to the diss, and then
Right.
it went from there. Push-Ups, I felt like was tough because we got the Ross record after that. So
What's the
Push-Ups
Family
was like,
Matter song?
so that's what we finna take.
Yeah, we finna get.
So basically it was like.
So just line it up, just for the people. Just line it up. So you got really is first person shooter, and then like that was a response to first person shooter.
Okay, so I need to listen to them.
So them two, that's two together. So then
I wasn't a fan of first person shooter either.
So then
Whose song was that?
That was J.
That's
Cole.
a J. Cole.
I ain't like that shit either. I thought that shit was trash.
So we got to put like that over that one.
Yeah, so like that, of course, but can you really put that over that because
it wasn't a diss?
They wasn't dissing him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he jumped out. So them two together.
But now they're saying he was supposed to be on the song.
Yeah,
and he declined.
Yeah. So whatever.
Who was supposed to be on the song?
Kendrick was supposed to be on the first person shooter. He declined. So boom. So them two together. So then you got Push Ups and you got what was the song with Tupac and Snoop on there? I forgot what it was called. But damn, I can't remember what that's called. But you got those two.
It's not memorable.
And then then you got the Kendrick then you got the Kendrick Euphoria with 616 or whatever. Which Euphoria is amazing. 616 is cool, but it's really that's just it. It's cool. Like he still just adding more, just like strategically breaking them down or whatever. Pause. So then that was crazy. So next is Family Matters.
And then Meet the Grams.
Yeah, and then Meet the Grams. Family Matters to me is fucking insane. Meet the Grams is, of course, he took it up a notch. Like he took it up a notch. It's like we jab it and then you throw a hook in the uppercut. So he took it up a notch. So of course, like his shit is whatchamacallit. But Family Matters is fucking insane. The beat is crazy. And the shots, and then he giving shots to everybody else who said something, because that's where I feel like Drake had a disadvantage at too, because like he got other people to address, not just Kendrick.
And that's why I feel like only one nigga is watching you. Fuck them niggas right now.
Yeah.
Focus on the target.
But he ain't never get a chance to go
So who is the
at
target?
all them people.
The target should be Kendrick.
It's Kendrick for sure.
Because that's the only person watching you. Really, let's be real. Other shit is just kind of like little jabs.
You gotta admit though, Red Ross funny.
Yeah, Red Ross is funny.
He from Florida.
But
of course he's funny.
Lyrically, it's just like, nah,
But he but he behind. That's why I say he playing catch up. Because even in that situation, right? He addressed Future and The Weeknd and what's your boy name? Rick Ross and A$AP Rocky. Them the people he addressed or whatever. He addressed all them, but they had that second album. And all them niggas was on there taking shots at him that he never got to address. So he just threw them some bars.
I feel like save that for an album or after the beef is done. We got bigger fish to fry right now. And the
I don't know,
fish
bro.
is
That shit added up.
I also want to go back to 616. I feel like you're discrediting that record. I feel like that was one of the best diss tracks I've ever heard. From the gory beat to the way he's just dissecting this nigga. He started it with Dear Adonis.
No, that's Meet the Grams.
Oh, that's Meet the Grams.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
wait.
that's
Which one
616?
was 616?
It's not memorable, bro.
But
it's the one that was after Euphoria. He dropped that shit the next day.
Okay, how did it go? Damn.
That's what I'm saying. It was cool. Like it's just more. Like it's just, they working with the same formula. They doing the same shit. Drake, Kendrick Lamar said on his shit.
It's a lot of songs.
Yeah, he said on like that. He said, I hope they came with 3 switches, and then he came out with his song. He gave you 3 beat switches. Drake turned around, did the same thing, gave you 3 beat switches. He addressed them other niggas who was saying whatever. He got on. But the bars that Drake was giving on that shit was crazy. But again, you know how I felt.
I feel like Euphoria was better.
Better than Family Matters? No, you crazy.
Because Family Matters, it was still very surface level. Like it only took 2 listens to catch every bar.
But when it's all
I had to listen to Euphoria at least 10 times, and I'm still catching shit. Like I just feel like now I'm.
But even after you caught it, are the bars better than what you caught from the first one? Because it don't matter if it's
Drake
surface
ain't
level
saying
if the
nothing
bars is
significant. He's doing the same.
But it's still direct.
But he's doing the same play-by-play that he always does. He attacks his targets women.
But see, I think because you are a Kendrick fan, this shit is like doing something for you that like we used to already.
I think it's doing something for everybody.
He's saying you already picked this out.
No, but it's clear that everybody is more inclined.
On no. I'm saying like I'm a Kendrick fan. Like that's like my number 1. Drake my number 2. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a Kendrick fan, so the shit that he doing, like you didn't appreciate his shit before. So now it's giving you a new appreciation.
But it's like I'm a Drake fan, and this is nothing that I haven't seen. It's like it's like stop trying to make these diss records hit records. You need to go into dark mode because this nigga is in dark mode. He's talking about your family, your kids, your mom.
But with that, it's like you telling him to go into
somewhere he gonna lose at.
Well, he might lose.
He can't lose. It's a lose.
No, but it's like okay, but at the same time, I'm gonna lose even more if I try to go put myself in a situation.
So stop responding because the responses aren't good enough to go against what this nigga is.
But
okay, but let's act like
the responses can be like. Okay, just because it's not your version of a response don't mean to me it's not a good response. Because if I don't respond, then I'm going to hear about how, just like how Kendrick had to hear, oh, you got 48 hours to respond. Kendrick can't respond yet. Kendrick is like, I feel like I got to respond sometimes.
Somebody got to bow out for the beef to end.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
and it's not,
like,
but see, now it just got to another level to where, like, that's what I said, like, Drake still got to, now it's his time to respond because really, Family Matters was a response to the shit he had already put out, and then he dropped Meet the Grounds, which he didn't get a chance to respond to yet. Kendrick already had that shit, and also that record is crazy. That's one of the like craziest diss tracks I ever heard. But also Kendrick is snitching. He's snitching, bro.
How so?
Bro, you basically like
he's snitching.
You virtue signaling and like dog whistling to get an investigation put on this man. That's snitching, bro.
Okay, and an investigation could come to Kendrick for saying he beat his wife.
It already came.
No rules in beef.
It already came.
It's no rules in beef.
It's not no rules in beef.
I don't like when y'all try to put rules on it. Like,
it's no rules in beef, but like how I'm gonna perceive some shit because again,
snitching is if he asks the FBI and say these niggas is some pedophiles, y'all need to go investigate. He's just saying what the world been saying. Everybody been saying this.
Niggas
shit.
Wasn't already saying that he was funneling bitches through his mansion and involved in sex trafficking. They was posting
TikToks of girls already saying it. That's where he got the Tinder line from.
But that's it's a difference between people on TikTok saying like, hey, I fucked Drake. One of his security men came up to me and I fucked Drake, and then me saying like, I think this nigga is just as bad as Harvey Weinstein and P. Diddy.
It's beef. I'm gonna tell you the rest of the
word.
But
is there a difference or not?
So with what you said, somebody gonna have to bow out. But look, when J. Cole bowed out, everybody looked at him as less of a man. When the deep down inside it's like, damn, bro, I got different morals. I don't want to sit here.
Nobody asked him to jump out there though. We ain't want to hear that shit.
Right, but at the same time, I don't want to find myself having to say shit that to you that now you might get an investigation on you, but it's like shit at the same time I don't want to hold back because holding back might make me look like I'm losing, right? Shit. So all in all, like I don't know, I ain't feel no tight way when he did apologize. I mean, I did hear the song, one of the songs. I heard it on my way to work. It had a hard little beat. He switched the beat up on it in the middle. J. Cole.
Yeah, the 7-minute
drill.
Yeah,
it wasn't all that. It was typical.
Right.
I think this is because I'm fans of these people. Like 7-minute drill didn't impress me because I'm a fan of J. Cole, so it was familiar to me.
But you wasn't a fan of him being no beef rapper. You was a fan of him.
I'm a fan of J. Cole, so I'm disappointed in him because real J. Cole fans know he's been begging for this shit for 10 years plus on every album. Begging for somebody to come at him with the beef. And it's like, it finally comes to your doorstep and you want to bow out gracefully. Fuck out of here. Like, you can't beg for some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't feel bad for Drake. Because Drake is definitely one of them ones who talks big. Like, he's ready for whatever.
Yeah.
I personally don't feel like Family Matters was that great of a track. It was nothing.
You gotta go back and listen to that shit.
I listened to it.
I don't see how...
I'm not going to be biased. Again, I don't even fuck with Kendrick. I still don't fuck with Kendrick. Like, I'm not going to be a Kendrick fan, but I can respect the art. And my thing is, it sounded like a lot of other Drake tracks that I've heard. The beats didn't really move me, and I don't feel like he said anything that made me just be like,
I don't know, bro. That shit was... I don't know. I think that shit was crazy. Of course, like, we on the same page. Like, Kendrick is winning. Is he way more strategic, way more calculated or whatever? But it's kind of like when Drake had the shit with Meek Mill. We all expected Meek Mill to, like, kill him. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he's a battle rapper. He from that ilk. He done showed that he battle testing and all that. We never really seen it from Drake. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like with Kendrick, people who's not hip on him is like, oh shit, this nigga going crazy. He calculated, but everybody who like was already fans know this how he moved, and this not really even his best shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think what it is for me is it's showing me that Drake's pen is not where we thought it was at. He's just lyrically, he's not in a realm where Kendrick is at. It's just too. When I'm listening to him, it's just too different. It's like nothing is going over my head with Drake. I'm catching it all.
But he don't rap like that though.
With me, it's just
But
saying
when rap, it's a sport. It's a competition.
But
so
it's
if
like
you want to be the best, and we are talking about lyricism.
But who says I want to be the best though? Like,
that's what it's about.
Well,
The
them
big
two,
who's
with
wanna
them
be
two,
the
yeah,
best.
it's about who want to be the best. But I just feel like it's a difference because that's not how Drake rap. So you can't grade somebody on the scale of what the other person is doing because remember, hold on, no, because remember when this shit first started, I said that none of these niggas artist wise compared to Kendrick, and y'all niggas argued me down about that shit, and that's what I was telling y'all.
Artistry wise, Drake is the better artist. Drake
but what you talking about right now is artistry, and because Drake is not he's not the super cerebral rapper.
But
like
let's talk
Kendrick
about
is.
where does beef originate from? It comes from battle rapping.
Mm-hmm.
So when it's beef, it's about lyricism. For all that other shit goes out.
Yeah, but
people
what you
try
talking
to
about?
make it like, oh, you got to make a hit record since back to back. No, you don't. So I'm comparing.
but we not.
lyrics
But I'm
now.
not talking about hit
I
records.
got a question.
Yeah.
If everybody, if all like say like we had 10 podcasts in Jacksonville, right,
Mm-hmm.
and 7 of them was calling y'all out, that wouldn't make y'all feel like, damn, boy, we doing something right, boy, we got
Yeah,
7
most
podcasts.
definitely. Yeah.
So like that alone right there had me like with the whole Drake situation. Like I said, I don't know a lot going on. I don't know why a lot of people don't fuck with him. But I just be feeling like he winning and won on top because I'm like, damn, why the fuck every day I wake up,
Yeah.
a new nigga going at you
But
like
let's
for
be
real, for
it's
real,
coming
dog.
out
Like,
that Drake does a lot of shiesty shit behind the scenes in the industry, and it's just coming out. I
Yeah.
do think it's a hate train too, but Drake do shit like
No, he definitely do shit.
fucking women, fucking his homeboys women. That's why him and Future is beefing. He did it to Wayne. Niggas be tender about their bitch. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, but like that is a thing. But it's
But-
like this though, cause y'all niggas feel how y'all feel or whatever. It's really whole shit because when you want to benefit off a nigga, I'm the first nigga you call.
Right,
but then,
right.
which is why
That go both
you not
ways, though.
hold on.
No,
but which is
listen.
why it don't go both ways the same way.
It
It
do.
don't. It helped like Drake able to stay relevant. I'm sorry. Hold on. I don't want to get away from my point, but. It's a difference in because if you niggas been feeling this way, if y'all felt this way, you ain't need 20 other motherfuckers to say something to jump out. That's what y'all waited on. So I get why you like, oh, the Kendrick is the main thing, but nah, like to the fans and shit, from a fan perspective, yeah, Kendrick is the main thing. Like we don't care about his beef with them. But nah, I gotta address you niggas because you niggas speaking on me, y'all trying to team up. And let's go behind the curve. I know you. If it was 20 motherfuckers, all 20 of them motherfuckers gonna get a sentence or two. That's why I'm saying like the Drake shit was still crazy to me, and I'm not just thinking about the Kendrick shit. I'm thinking about the shit he said about The Weeknd was crazy. The shit he said about A$AP Rocky was crazy. The shit he said about Rick was fucking insane. I get them niggas bars and leave them to rot like your old job is
with
crazy.
that. But what I'm saying is, I think he's just leaving more open room for Kendrick to keep obliterating him. I think, if I'm beefing and all these niggas jumping in and me and Ross already sparred and stuff like that, and at this point it's like the biggest artist is coming at me, and me, I'm a realist. I'm gonna know if a nigga is getting me. Like, even if we fighting, nigga, if you tagging me, I'm like, okay, this nigga got some hands. At that point, nigga, even if y'all jumping me, I need to focus on you. And then I could come back and address a lot of this shit in an album or something, or
man, it's
a
hard
record.
to focus, man, when you got one person over here talking about you got BBLs. You got one person over here talking about you got fake noses. You got one person over here calling you a cracker. Like, man,
but that's what I'm saying.
Like,
So it's fucking
oh,
him
yeah,
up.
I gotta-
Because it's like I could go against all y'all. But you only got one nigga that's putting out consistent records.
Yeah.
So
But
focus
the-
on that nigga.
But
then again-
you got other niggas still putting out things, and just like you said, even that you got people, even if they if they false narratives, like you got people putting out false narratives, like say, what if he did never fuck Wayne bitch or Drake? I mean, or
Well, that
Future
was
bitch.
common knowledge.
Right,
I did know
bro,
that.
like, okay,
Yeah.
but even then, like, bro, you know, you really got people out here that's cool with shit like that. Like, it's really people out here, like, I know dudes right now that like fuck your baby mama and tell you like, man, bro, you know your baby mama gave me something like shit.
Yeah.
And you got dudes out here that really be like on some fuck that hoe, I don't care about her, but really be caring about her. Like,
I think
for real,
that's
for
why
real.
I'm discrediting like him on the Family Matters, because I feel like his main thing for going at Kendrick was like Kendrick's wife. And it was just like, this is always your go-to.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like,
what else was there that like really was like?
I don't know. He said, but he did say some shit though. Like the flip on the Michael Jackson Prince shit was crazy.
It was cool.
Like that was crazy.
But he did that in the first song too.
No, he didn't. He did it a different way, but he just added on to what he was saying.
It's
like
repetitive.
Okay, so like how the track was structured was like it was basically because the push-ups end with I was really trying to keep it PG, so he kind of just went off of that. So like I feel like in hindsight, I feel like if you looking at it from the perspective of okay, we got all these records now, it's like all right now Drake, you kind of got it but because Kendrick just put another one out, that shit that Kendrick put out last night. It ain't really do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Kendrick fan. Like I do feel like Kendrick is winning hands down. But I feel like Drake holding his own.
What he did last night was for the people who keep saying, "Oh, he can't make a hit record with it." And by the end of the night, they playing it in clubs and shit. And he got everybody screaming "OV ho."
Yeah, and I think they playing it in the clubs though because of how big the moment is.
Right.
But I think
it's a raw song. I think the beat is pretty raw, and I think it's gonna be big. I personally think, I could be wrong, I think it's along the lines of a back-to-back effect. I think a lot of people know, and let me tell you why.
Hell no.
Let me tell you why Kendrick is like blowing my mind right now. Even like on Family Matters, like Drake, again, everything is surface level. You know how you felt like J. Cole was too humble and he was humbling himself out? I don't even feel like Drake is being too humble. It's just like soft ass light skin shit. Like you not going for a nigga's soul.
I can't, bro. A nigga telling you when you put your hand on your girl, is it self defense because she's bigger than you?
Joke.
It's crazy.
It's a corny joke. Right. That's nothing compared to a nigga calling you a pedophile, telling you you're a bad father, telling you that your dad shouldn't have you, telling you he wish you died, doing letters to your mom,
but
to
that
your
came
son,
out
dear
after,
Adonis.
so you gotta wait. So you gotta judge it off his response.
That's what I'm saying.
That came out after.
If Drake goes into dark mode, I will give him the respect. But as of right now,
it sounds like he ready to though.
I hope so.
Yeah, based off the shit, because this bringing up that nigga.
That's why I can't respect like Family Matters and shit, because it's like this nigga is going for your soul, and I know this shit is fucking with you.
But also knowing more about Kendrick, I feel like you would definitely look at the shit a little different. Like finding out that Kendrick be beating up his bitch is definitely major. If you
and
that wasn't
even like a blow to me. It's like one of the biggest songs on his last album was about fucking toxic love.
But it's a difference though, bro. Like just from a Kendrick fan who like know every album front to back, like the way he speak about women, the way he speak about his wife. It was even an interview like because that story came out a long time ago, and he dead ass in that bitch like. Nah, that's ignorant. I would never do no shit like that. Like that's really a threat.
But that's also hearsay.
That's a threat to real victims. But all this shit is hearsay.
Yeah, it's just like they was trying to discredit Kendrick and saying, oh, they dropped some, fake info on him about the daughter shit, which is possibly true. But it's like everything in beef and rap battles ain't gonna be true. So it's like that didn't discredit the record.
That definitely takes something out of it if it's not true.
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm saying, can you respect
it takes something out of
true?
it if it's not true that he beating his bitch. Like we don't have the proof. She didn't say that. We don't have no police records.
Cause a motherfucker say anything when they mad.
Exactly. So it's just like we gotta wait and see. But at this point,
that nigga said all your bitch captions look like she saying save me, and then you see her captions.
That's what I'm saying.
They all poems and shit. It just be like
but that's little light skin. That's like little light skin trolling shit. That's not comparing to nigga, dear Sandy, dear Adonis. Like I'm talking to your fucking.
But you saying shit that nigga
that's
already
nasty
said. I don't know. I just feel like
hey, so you gotta think about.
But he's doing it in a different way that nobody has done it before. He's going for this nigga's soul. He's telling him like you don't even love yourself. He's telling him, dear Adonis, don't fall into tricking with prostitutes like your father.
Yeah.
You are a production of that. That shit is nasty. That's wicked.
No, I think all that shit. I think all that shit is cool. Like
Drake has yet to do that.
I don't know, bro. Like I just feel like all that shit is cool and all, but you know how I felt in the beginning, bro. Like salacious shit don't move me when we talking rap. So like when everybody be talking about what Pusha T did and Story added on, I still think Duppy was better. Like that's just me, cause I'm not the nigga who is just moved by people
I feel
being
like
chatty patty gossip shit. I feel like that's what bitches.
But that's
do
not. That's why I'm respecting Kendrick, because it's not chatty patty gossip. The only thing that was gossip was the daughter thing. Everything else is like.
But all that shit. But like,
no. Everything else.
I'm saying based off what you just said though.
I'm
all
observing
that shit,
you. I'm observing
all that shit
you.
is what you call
and
it.
I'm observing you. And Drake has yet to do that. Everything Drake is saying is chatty patty. Drake has yet to observe this nigga and really be like, I can see you got these insecurities. I can see he
ain't going
did
deep
say that
enough.
though. That's why I said you gotta listen to the bro. That nigga was like, that nigga was getting at him. He spoke on his father and how these niggas is getting generationally extorted. He's speaking on all this shit, but you gotta know, like Drake is saying shit. Like, Drake sending more like,
not moving me.
But I'm talking about Drake sending more subtle shots. Like if you a Kendrick fan, you know the details. Like even with the video, him crushing the. You gotta know more about Kendrick to know like he really. Yeah, like y'all not.
Okay, I seen
so
that.
It's like it's a lot. You
but
gotta
it's still
be
boring. Like it's
but
nothing.
That's what I'm saying is
be like,
but you saying like everything is surface level is not because you're not even catching a lot of the shit that's in there.
But my thing is, it's common. It's common. Like when you hear it, you go on Twitter, they're gonna talk about, okay, this is about this is about that. Like nothing.
Yeah, but
is just making
it's a
me
difference
like,
between somebody
oh
showing you
God.
and you knowing already, like, oh shit. Or like,
even the cover art for this last record, to put your house on there, like it's the sex offender. You on the sex offender list because you harboring sex offenders. Like that's nasty work. Fuck snitching.
Yeah.
That's nasty work. He's calling somebody, even coming at him about lying about his religion and calling him demonic. Because let's be real, a lot of Drake's newer music has had some demonic references. Like it's just nasty work. He's just surgically working on him from the inside out.
Pause.
Anything that's gonna fuck with you, like really, like your ego, your pride, your manhood, all that surface level shit. Let that bitch out the house. Yeah. Oh, your bitch might like that's chatty patty.
Nigga told him your best friend is really your son dad,
and that's chatty patty.
All that shit is. That's what I'm saying. All the shit is.
But you see what I'm saying? I respect more of like even the Kendrick dad shit. Like, oh, he got robbed by what's his name? What's his name? He said
Top.
Yeah. Like I don't care about none of that.
Yeah. Ultimately, though, like I said, we on the same side, so I don't want to just keep going back and forth. But I do think there's a factor of you not being familiar with Kendrick that's doing more for you.
But you
than
have to acknowledge
somebody like me who just already know what he's capable of.
Kendrick, because you already said that Drake's stuff is more cut and clear, so you have to acknowledge that Kendrick lyrically is just.
But I was already there. That's why I said this shit when the shit first started. I don't feel like I always said, bro. I feel like it's Drake and it's Kendrick, and then J. Cole is underneath them. Like that's what I was saying from the very beginning. And I said artistry wise,
when I'm looking at beef,
skill wise,
I don't care about how good a song sounds. You should try to end the nigga.
I'm talking about the bars too, but then also a song sounding good does mean something because we still making music at the end of the day.
No,
so
but
that's
I hate that niggas want to focus on making hit records. That's why I feel like Kendrick was pressured into dropping the record that you actually don't like, which I do like. I'm a fan of it because I like the beat. But what I'm saying is, like back in the day, beef wasn't about that. It was nigga, we going for each other juggler.
Yeah, shit evolves though.
I even stopped respecting Drake when he was saying. When he went on a podcast crying about Pusha T talking about his homeboy having fucking MS. Who gives a fuck? Get in the booth, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, it's no rules to beef.
That's true.
So it's like Drake be trying to play, and then it's like you keep trolling online. It's just two different. It's two different niggas.
Yeah, it's two different niggas. It's a nigga who like don't do the internet shit, and he know. See, Kendrick really like I'm just here to obliterate you. I don't care about none of that other shit. Whatever.
That's what I like.
And Drake is about. I like my perception, the masses and everything like that. So they playing two different games. But I told you in the beginning that because you like we was like, okay, I don't know, Push Us is crazy. I'm like, Kendrick can really rap. Kendrick can make hit records. So Drake don't want to play that game. It kind of really got to go about where niggas willing to take it.
I just think like Drake fans online still trying to make it seem like it's close. It's not close.
Yeah, nah, that's what people do. That's what people do when you a fan of one person.
That's why I don't like. Like I'm gonna listen to. I know we gotta wrap it up. I'm gonna listen to Drake till I die, but I'm not finna dick ride. If the nigga losing, the nigga losing. Yeah, and that is what it is. But
I feel like all the records have been fire.
I hope it ends on a good note, cause I mean, I don't know.
What you mean on the good note?
No, I'm saying like, what
That
do you,
shit over
what do
with.
you, what do you see for Drake after this? Like,
I think he gonna be all right.
I think he's gonna be all right.
I think he's gonna be
don't
just
think
fucking
nothing.
fine.
I think he's
because
gonna be all right,
he
too.
hasn't. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like when it comes to this shit, the only way a nigga career take a hit is if you lose on wax, not if you lose because this motherfucker had more dirt on you, or like you know what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
if that was the case, he would have been dead the first time. When Pusha T came in, and I was like, that shit is what's gonna get the people like, oh shit, that nigga said this, that, and the third. But like, unless you getting your ass drugged, like rapping, and your shit just horrible, nobody will hear that shit. I feel like that's the only way that
I
you
kind of
gonna
feel
get
like
out
that. I feel like Kendrick is different from Kendrick and Pusha. Kendrick is just as big of an artist as Drake. Pusha wasn't, so there was a lot more bias there. I was mad.
But the difference between, but this is the thing though. I feel like the only person that could take somebody, because all this shit going on is not finna make motherfuckers who did not listen to Kendrick before go listen to him now.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
not true. Because since I've been enjoying these records, I'm not gonna lie. The replay value for me, that's another thing. I have not been replaying these Drake records, but I've been replaying all these Kendrick records.
Why you been replaying them though?
I've been replaying them not because he's dissing Drake.
No. I'm not saying that. Why have you been replaying them?
Exactly what you just said. Oh, nobody's gonna go listen to Kendrick album. I didn't know he had this skill set, so now it makes me want to go back and learn. It makes me be like, okay, I was being ignorant when it came to Kendrick Lamar, because this is a beautiful thing that he's producing.
Yeah, and because again the artistry is more deeper. This is the way that he makes the music. That's why when it comes to the albums and when people are like, okay, well, like To Pimp a Butterfly, this, that, and the third, because of the thought and the shit that he put into his albums. You know what I'm saying?
So what I'm saying is, I do feel like there is a little bit of a threat there for things to be a little different with Drake, but I know he can overcome it because like Nicki overcame it. But I can see a slowdown possibly because we seeing a different side. Kendrick is just as big as him, and also culturally, there has been some things leading up to this where you be seeing it. It be a lot of Drake hate these last few years, from him dating young girls to the music. Some people feeling iffy about it, to cultural appropriation. Like, this ain't new. That's why Kendrick said what he said. This is what the culture feeling. I've been hearing it. So it's like everything he's speaking on, we've been hearing it about the young girls, the pedophilia, all of that. So it's like these types of things can kind of draw some lines, and you already know how it goes. Look at how everybody canceled Meek after the Meek and Drake shit. Now Meek was able to come back.
That's because he lost the battle.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
And he started it.
If it kind of looks nasty for Drake right now, because it's like, if he responds and it's not good enough, he lost. If he don't respond, he lost.
Yeah, but I think in this situation, I feel like he's gonna be straight regardless. But I do feel like everybody done picked their side already. So it's like, if he dropped the shit, motherfuckers, I feel like motherfuckers who just don't want to see that is just not gonna see it that way.
If he came out and like really did some shit, you know me, I'm gonna be like, okay.
Because it's like, what is it gonna take? He gonna have to be like, nah, Kendrick got a secret baby too, or like, it's whoever can come up. At this point, it's like people just want to see the
at this
messiest
point,
shit.
I don't want to hear dirt. I want to see your real skill set. I want to see you really. I almost said some crazy shit.
Yeah, let's get to it.
I was about to say really getting a nigga ass.
No Dizzy.
On that note, man, let's get into hygiene tips, man. Hygiene tips of the day. So it's self-explanatory. So you want to start with you?
I'll give a hygiene tip.
Hygiene tip.
Keep your coochie clean.
Hey,
The girls always go
coochie
straight to the
clean.
coochie.
Get your coochie checked.
straight up.
Keep your coochie clean.
You could get us some tips on how they could do that.
Bathe. Stop washing y'all pussy with soap. Don't supposed to use soap on the inside of your coochie.
What? Just water?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why y'all pH balances be off. You're welcome.
Sticking the soap bar in their coochie.
Yeah, they doing too much.
I be feeling like some of these hoes need some suds right there.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Yeah, get a little
I don't
wicked.
know if a little water gonna help that, baby. I don't know.
Yeah, that shit smell like a
You need
cough.
the left swipe.
Let's
Trust me, I be swiping. That's the first thing I do.
Maybe.
You know what you do coochie check.
I don't know. Some girls, I don't know.
Get a little.
I think I say it all the time. I think every girl just got a different pussy. I don't know.
man.
I don't know. That's some good advice. Y'all heard her. Wash your coochie, man.
Yeah. And you do swipe yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a little smell check.
No,
Real
for
quick.
real.
It's getting hot out here.
Yeah, exactly.
I be believing sometimes they don't smell it. I don't know why.
Ain't no way.
Because like you gotta think about it when you smell like weed. Do you know you smell like weed?
No, because you're used to
know
that smell. You gotta
like
always
weed.
be stink to not know you stink.
And
I
so
think some of them think
them-
that's a normal coochie smell. I agree with you.
Swipe your friends, ladies.
Right, yeah, I agree with you.
Because
yeah,
some,
ladies do
you know,
that.
we talk about that. Like we'll say, like, "Oh, that shit wasn't stink. It just had like that.
It just
coochie
ain't sit
smell."
right with you.
Yeah, like type shit. That's why first thing I'm gonna do is that little swipe, and then I'm gonna
He might have to.
yeah.
That's what y'all be doing.
Hey, nigga
And if it
got
don't smell
caught.
right, I'm gonna keep.
Yeah, a little bit.
Nigga got caught. Hold on,
I
I'm
got
finna go to
something
the
on
bathroom.
Then you gotta make that decision. Is we finna see this through or not?
Right, is it worse than hitting here?
But you gotta know your positions. If it ain't smelling, don't hit it from the back because you gonna catch all that.
Cause some women can't have that. Oh, she been at work all day. Sit.
Yeah, a little twang.
But my thing is, don't
But that
try
don't
to
mean
come
it's
put
supposed to
that
smell like
pussy
fish,
in
though.
my face though.
But no, sometimes we, you know, like you ain't never seen a woman that look good when she coming home from work, like fresh off work.
Oh no, I'm a
And her
twang.
scrub still like,
Yeah.
and it might be like, hey, man, I don't even want to wait. Let me get that.
Yeah, let me get
Right,
that
that's a
out.
sweaty smell. We
Right.
not fishy smell.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But, I mean,
A little
think-
twang is cool.
Where do
But
those
the
come
thing is,
from?
thing is, sometimes to us a scent is a scent. So if we don't know she just got out of work, like say like if she just, oh, daughter, I'm finna come see you real quick. Like
You better
I
learn
ain't-
them scents, boy.
right? But I'm saying like it be like, hey, I'm just finna come see you off work.
It's like, why would you come over here with that?
Yeah.
Right, like yeah. Then
See,
you be
a
like,
sweaty
then
smell,
she
I
be
can
like,
deal
oh,
with.
I just came from work. But sometimes it's, like I just smell a sweaty smell that like I thought was like
Fishy.
She just came from fucking somebody else.
nah, ain't
Yeah,
nah.
it's just
'cause
like-
You got
it's
to
just
know
a
that
little
smell,
fish,
so it's
right,
a
yeah,
different,
'cause
it's a
you know
different
when
smell.
somebody-
Because
Right.
it
Coming
be
in.
sweat mixed with you've been peeing all day. So
Yeah.
now I got that fish texture
Right.
to it. But it's just not real strong. But you got to be careful because if I can swipe it and I can smell it, I already know when I dig it out,
So I mean, white
that shit
good.
finna be, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clean that shit out, man.
Get up in there, get them gloves, some little exfoliating
Exfoliate
gloves.
that bitch. Oh god.
Exfoliate them walls, man. Do
Jesus.
something.
You
That shit.
scratched up.
I feel like when you pee and it smells fish, I feel like your pH, something going on with your pH balance if it smell like fish when you pee. Or maybe not drinking enough water.
Probably not drinking enough water.
you sweet tea.
Because your pee not supposed to smell
Fucking
like
more than
fish.
one nigga.
Yeah.
Or letting a nigga nut in you too much too.
Yeah.
Or too many
Or
people.
throw your
that
pH,
in
it'll throw your pH balance off.
Yeah.
Man, too
know.
many people nutty.
I got
It's
one more
crazy.
hygiene. Pee after y'all let these niggas nut in y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Pee.
As a
Get
nigga,
up and
judge
pee.
you.
yeah, as a nigga, I be
I don't
judging
give
you.
a
If
fuck
you don't
how
get up
wobbly
and
them
pee,
legs
I feel
is.
like
Get
you
your
should
ass
go
up and
pee whether I nutted in you or not.
yeah, if you don't get up and go pee after we
fucking
fuck,
pee.
I'm judging you. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
you gotta get up and
You
go
should
pee.
Oh, you finna go to sleep like
Or you're
that?
gonna have BV in the morning.
And a little bit in me be like, bitch, what you hoping you pregnant or something? Huh?
Yeah. What if,
You
what
don't
if-
want to go pee now. She got her ass.
What if you ain't nutted? What if you ain't nutted her?
Huh?
What if you ain't nutted
I
her?
still want you to pee. I'm still
Yeah, I feel like
You
should
still gotta go pee.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
You
yeah.
should. I always go pee after sex.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're supposed to go pee.
I don't know what y'all know, but I can say I've always dealt with women who wouldn't pee.
Yeah, you
I
supposed to go
remember
pee.
At one point in time, I used to wonder, like, damn, bitch, why you always gotta go pee after we done?
You're supposed to pee.
But
Supposed
yeah,
to.
then over the years,
Because you
I
get
started
UTIs.
learning-
Like
You can
Right.
get BV, you get bacteria,
Over the years,
vaginosis, you
I
go
started
pee.
realizing, yeah, like shit, that's what they supposed to be doing.
But
Yeah,
the
they
older
supposed
I'm
to be.
getting, I'm just learning like some women like they mamas just ain't really teach them.
They didn't.
So they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Just like some girls don't know how to clean the back of the toilet because their mamas did.
Oh yeah,
shit.
yeah. Mm.
Before we go, since we all fellas here, because sometimes we run into this, if we do have a young lady and the smell ain't smelling, how would you suggest we tell her?
Fuck somebody else.
Oh, Lord. How would you want a man to tell you that without hurting your feelings?
I don't know, cause my coochie.
I mean, when
I don't know how you.
Because I be
tell-
ready to just.
So maybe you do it. It depends on what type of female you dealing with. I feel like, because if you dealing with a violent female that's gonna take offense to it and gonna feel some type of way, you might want to text her and tell her after you leave.
yeah,
But if it's a female that's you Listen, man. So your coochie stink. You just tell them.
That's crazy.
That's what
You just tell them. I feel like you just tell. You got like a little smell.
I feel like when you're talking to them, you just gotta be like, "Hey, man, you know, like I know you might have been working a day or something like that, but man, you might want to shower, like for real." I had a homeboy that tell me my breath was stink one time, and it was like, he was like, "Bro, you like what the fuck, bro? Like this shit stink." And it was like, but it was like he pulled me to the side.
Yeah, that's a homeboy
and
for
he
your
was
ass.
like,
That was
on
real,
something.
man.
But he didn't say,
That shit is a little
he like,
tart.
"Hey man, bro, you brushed your teeth this morning, bro? You need to go brush your teeth." And I'm like, "Damn, bro."
Nah,
Like,
me and my homeboys like that too.
so it was
I'd be
like,
like, "Hey, bro."
it's like you know, you got some people
Yeah, we'll kill
that
that.
get offensive and they go straight into denial
Right,
mode.
that's why
So you
sometimes
tell
you
a
might
girl
have
like,
to
"Hey
tell-
man, your
No,
pussy
tell
stink,"
me, please.
and then she be like, "Oh nah, my pussy don't stink. I was
That's your dirty
like,
dick
what?
ass.
Like, see,
And then when
that's
you deny, you say, "Pull up your my
That's
chart."
why I feel like
Let me see
maybe
your
the
chart.
conversation should happen like right after sex, because now I can show you proof.
right after.
Yeah.
No,
Smell it.
if it's
No, because
smell
if you trying to
before-
deny it, bitch, let's
No.
smell it.
No.
Like,
Smell
yourself
it.
right now.
Me personally, I tell her to get in the
Smell
shower
it.
before. Like,
Smell it. Let me show
if
you.
I smelled it before,
No, I'm saying, like, I ain't know it was stink, because sometimes you got to dig it out and it stink. I
Yeah.
feel like that comes, I don't want you to go get in the
sometimes it
shower.
don't come to
Yeah.
Because
action.
Let's talk about
you
it,
can,
bitch.
yeah, now you can hurry up and get that up off you.
No,
But
come here.
if it's still here, you know what I'm saying? I'm
That
like, hey,
cover
can we
clean,
talk?
like,
Yeah.
sometimes
Oh, yeah,
that
it's
scent
going to be on the
don't-
cover, too.
That
Yeah,
scent don't come
Yeah,
until
nah.
after that first nut.
I done
And then
had
you
some
be like,
shit
hold on,
before,
wait.
Something wrong.
Like, what the fuck
I
is
hit it
that?
in the car, bro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that
hot
shit-
boxing that
And
coochie be
then
crazy.
I was like, got home,
Hot boxing
took
that
off
pussy
the
good.
bosses. The front of my bosses like straight fish, bro. I was in that bed like, yeah, I'm not doing that again.
Holding
Oh,
back
man.
the tears.
That was bad.
But can I ask you something? Did you ever hear that again? Exactly. And we always get guilty of that. We always get guilty of that. And we always get to one we'll never hit it again. And we end up hitting it at least one time. We might hit it one more time, but we gonna hit it again.
Just like this.
That's
Stall 'em out.
wild.
Cause sometimes you don't know. You be like, I might have caught on a bad
Bad
day. I
day,
don't know
right.
like that.
Right, so let me try. And then that next
That
time,
second
you
time,
might be
though?
like, all right,
Yeah,
I'm
now
not
you
done.
trying.
I'm
The
like,
second
Now
time,
you trying to
you
be
feel
real.
played.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause you be like, oh no, oh bitch.
You don't care.
Oh yeah. Oh you knew. You
Yeah.
knew, huh?
Nah, most
That's the
does.
same car from the Garnett house.
Yeah. And listen,
He's talking about you got me.
that car shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've been
Oh,
there
nah.
before.
That car shit, you finna catch it all.
Nah, the car shit get wicked.
I
That's
done
what
been in
I'm
the
saying.
car before, like,
That shit, yeah, that shit be like niggas scratching at the windows. That shit get.
oh my
Nigga,
god.
Bitch
Bitch started back. You like, oh
I be trying to get out of that bitch.
Yeah.
Nigga finna
my
kick the
God.
I ain't gonna
windshield
even
out
lie,
there.
boy.
And what I don't like is like, I understand what you saying, like, sometimes they don't smell it. I done had some shit so bad, it's like, bitch.
Ain't no
You got
way.
it,
Ain't no
man.
way.
Ain't no way you don't
You
know
got
this
it.
is.
Either like you gotta smell it, and either you know it's you and don't give a fuck, or you think it's me and don't give a
I
fuck.
done had
And
some
both is a
shit where I
problem.
had to fake a nut. Like, shit.
Yeah.
Let's get this over with.
Because when it's bad, I can't nut. Unless, that's why I say certain rules. Like, missionary, bitch, don't ask me to change positions. I'm not trying
Right,
to
because I can't
nothing.
smell it with my head
Yeah.
on the side of your head.
Yeah,
But
bitch,
when
I'm
you
buried
turn-
in the cupboard.
Right, when you turn around and bend over and whoo, oh no, like, hell no, like,
She
this
be
shit ain't
hit it
gonna
from
work.
the back. What the fuck you just say to me? Bitch, you know it's back.
It's like a threat.
What you say to me, ho?
I'm gonna pass out like this bitch, man.
You trying to get me lying?
Like,
Oh man, but yeah, this been a great episode. Before we sign off, let the people know where they can find y'all at on social media.
I'm on Instagram _Big Star with 3 R's. Facebook Star Ansley. Yeah.
Okay.
Facebook. Don't worry about that, because that's my real name. Instagram, the real Mr. Talk About.
Yes,
TikTok,
sir.
Mr. Talk About, all that.
Okay, this been a great episode, man. So we want to thank y'all for joining us, and we're gonna go ahead and sign off. So it's your boy Low Key V.
and it's your man K Thrizzle.
Damn, wow, I be about to say, and it's me, Mocha Bass. And this
He
is
miss Mocha.
Paid N Bazed.
Y'all so real for
Get paid to bathe, hell. Get money and wash your ass, hell.